All right, welcome back to another session, gang of Fall of the Crusaders. So, just a heads up, Isaiah's regular player recap will mostly be unavailable or will not be available for this session. So we have another person who's happily volunteered to join, and that person is Salk. Hello, Salk.
Yippee!
Hello.
Nice talk. Woohoo!
So, extend a warm welcome to you, and let's get this show on the road. Without further ado, does anybody kindly provide a recap for everyone watching and
I
Sop as
think
well?
Sock should do it.
Huh? Yes, let me conjure that from my...
Has the memory transference completed?
No, the surgery was a failure, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Damn. The medicine check was too high. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
the DC was too high.
Anybody who was actually physically present for the last session, would you be so kind to provide a recap? If not,
I did the recap last time, so I'm gonna let somebody else do it, and if I will fill in on details. That's what I've been doing for the other campaigns.
Yes, it's up to Solomon or Becca.
Oh, okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
So we start off with a fight against Pascal and the thing that he summoned. And of course, Pascal went invisible, of course. And of course, we did not have any ways of revealing invisibility. Of course. It was a tough fight. People died. Well, somebody died. People went down, and ultimately, we found out that Pascal has been in contact with. Sorry. Pascal has been in contact with Harcos, and whatever it is that they do seems to have motivated Pascal to be doing whatever he's doing right now. This whole manifesting Aurora and killing things. Also, apparently, Harcos also told Pascal to. It was in a letter. It was in a letter, and Harcos basically told Pascal to get rid of us how he see fit. After the fight, we bound him up, save him for later for questioning. And Winchester showed up and told us that basically Marinao is toast. It's just chaos. People are dying, everyone's fighting, and then they're pirate ships about to board the city. Basically, what's the word? What's the word when?
Pillage.
Yeah, what's the word when a ship comes to a stop? Dock?
Doc.
Yeah.
Doc. Yeah.
Yeah. And we got our own ship, and we got two twins captain. Well, a captain and a...
Second.
I forgot.
Okay.
I forgot which one is which.
Okay. The captain is Sparrow. The first mate's name is Ace.
Okay. Yes. We went into the Leviathan, skeleton crew and everything, got the ship moving, and then people are forming up. People from the Sol Invictus, it seems, are what's the word for it? Manning a cannon to aim it and shoot us down because they thought we're pirates or other things. And through some great efforts and distraction, we've managed to convince them, hey, don't shoot us, shoot them, the actual pirates that are about to dock. And in the midst of the chaos, Pascal is tumbling down to the side of the ship, trying to escape like a little worm.
Okay. I would like to fill in some additional details. The Winchester told us that we essentially have to go straight to the ship once we saw him. Very glad that he lives. Some some relevant information from the letter is that Harcos said that he has secured an audience with a quote lady of the water, unquote, mentioning that the Faraday is close. And he mentions that his former, like, in the letter he writes like former friends, and the word friends is crossed out, and he says party. He sent Pascale. He essentially gave Pascale the information of the sanctuary, which caused it to become like just conquered essentially. The ship we're on is called the Leviathan, and we managed to convince Winchester to join us on our adventure.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that Isaiah managed to get the Soul Invictus off our asses is by conjuring a spiritual weapon in the shape of the Soul Invictus symbol. That is what I thought. My end.
All right. Fantastic recap on both of your sides. Viv, you get an inspiration, and for Sam, you get an additional D8.
Oh, I will need this inspiration. I'm on -6 to everything I do. -6.
-6. Exhaustion is a mechanic.
Yep.
Exhaustion is a mechanic of all time.
It's
Mechanic
a
of all
river in Marinao.
Goblo.
Exhaustion is a. Oh my god. Alright, so. Also, everyone who was on time, you get an on time D8, as per usual.
I will need that. I'll take all the WG I can get. I'll take it,
The dice gremlin just hoarding all the additional dice you can, just shoveling it into your mouth. There's like starts
Suspiciously
sweeping it off.
dice-shaped mouth.
Shoving it off the table.
Without further ado, as everyone is trying to signal the people from the harbor that they are friendlies and trying to escape from the sea of a swarm of pirate ships, you all notice that a certain individual that you have hard fought and, well, tried your best to defeat and surprisingly spared, is now trying to crawl off into the open sea.
Does anyone have a means to stop him? Other than me just mad dashing at him?
I'm still faster than everyone else here, even with my exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
True.
I have 50 speed of movement.
Yes.
Can I jump down from where I'm at? I'll basically like pin him down. He's all
Sure.
tied up and everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just jump down on him basically.
Anyone got any CC? CC for?
I do.
Let me read through his extensive spell list.
I've also got command. I can just basically also tell him to just like approach.
He has
I
a
will
lot
say.
of saves.
Let me. Are you gonna command him?
Oh, you know what? I've got something better.
Okay.
Turu.
Oh, that's
Upcasted.
I have no spell slots above level 1,
Okay.
but I'm
good then.
pretty sure I will succeed
Mm-hmm.
because I know I knocked him out myself.
Unless he had the time to heal himself, he's not in
Okay.
a state.
I will say, Baker,
Mhm.
as you run down vertically from the tall ship, you jump. You just jump.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you jump, you watch as he is about to just wriggle and dive into the open waters. But you watch as his eyes begin to droop and flutter, and they begin to close. The sleep spell has taken effect.
Wow.
And you watch as his body is just now teetering between the edge of the ship and the waters below.
Okay.
You better go catch him, bro.
Yeah, I will. I jump down from the top of the ship. I land, and I'll sort of just like pick him up.
You pick him up with no, basically, I would say no effort. He's not resisting. He's just
Sleeping,
sleeping in
just like a
your
baby
arms.
swaddle.
Yeah.
All right, I got a twink in my hand, and I'll sort of look towards everyone.
Is that what you actually say?
What is a
No.
twink?
No, I did not do that.
The concept of one
Is there an empty container, a crate, or a barrel we can put him in?
You
A barrel?
watch as Ace just shouts, we have some spare barrels over here," and like a human-sized
Oh.
barrel, you know, in your direction.
Okay. Conveniently, a Pascal-sized barrel. I will put Pascal in there.
convenient Pascal-sized barrel.
You watch as Ace also on his left hand has the lid. Do you need the lid?
I'm gonna look at them and just be like, do you all not have some sort of a prison containment room? A barrel seems structurally unsound.
Well, this is a ship. Oh, we don't really have that.
Well, if he's bound, he wouldn't be able to crawl out of the barrel.
I am against the mast. That's also a option.
I suggest we just toss him down to lower decks.
Can't argue with that.
I think I prefer if we have our eyes on him. Too many things in the ship. Might wriggle around, find something sharp.
I'm with Baker on this one.
Sure.
I concur.
Tie him to the mast then.
Well,
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Does he still
Okay.
have the makeshift gag on?
Yes. I
Yes.
will make sure the gag is very hot in there.
the gag stays on.
The gag stays on.
Okay.
As-
I guess I'll start working on that then.
Okay. Everyone else is anybody helping Baker? Or is everyone just
I can help him.
you know? Okay. Amicus and Baker are tying up Pascal to the mast. Everyone else, you watch as the ships float past you, and you watch as each ship is filled to the brim with pirates of various races, all looking bloodthirsty. And they look at you as a ship that's just escaping from the harbor.
Fire has.
And you watch as they start preparing to throw ropes.
DM,
Yes.
can I ready an action if they try and leave their ship?
Sure. What action would you like to prepare?
A 7th level cloud kill.
Holy fucking hello!
On the ship?
I don't have anything lower. I don't have 5th or 6th levels. I can only cast it in 7th.
Okay.
Have you used your arcane recovery?
We didn't have a short rest. Did we have a short rest?
Alright, we
No.
did not have.
Yeah.
Okay. So you watch. Are you gonna say anything? They're looking at you. They're within earshot, basically. They're close enough to throw ropes. They're within earshot as well.
I will shout out, for your sake, I would suggest that you stay on your ship unless you are willing to become my test subject.
Do you,
Okay.
do I see them approaching?
I would say yeah, on the corner of her eye as you're like finishing tying Pascal up.
Just
You
like,
Okay,
watch.
I'm going to turn around to Sparrow and say, are those those friends you speak of?
Oh, yeah, we're friends. Hey guys, and he just lays high, and they just they look at Sparrows like, and they draw their swords. Oh right, there was that one time. Oh, I did accidentally may have impaled their captain with 3 spears. But it's okay. It's okay. I chose their replacement
And you just
after I
Ah,
sunk
I
their
see.
ship. The point is, they should be friendly. Like, you guys have bigger fish to fry! He shouts at, like, the coast, like, look! We don't have anything! Like,
Drawing their swords does not seem very friendly.
maybe it's like a show of aggression. Like. Also, Ati, when you said that, was that to intimidate them? What?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Okay then, roll me an intimidation check.
Is charisma with Amstead? Oh fuck.
Good job. Incredible.
Hold on, I need to check ratio because I think I get something for intimidation.
Remember who you are.
Remember your race.
Be who you are.
Oh, your pride. Hey, oh, happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. Oh my god.
Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month, watchers. I
Month.
forgot about that.
It's Pride Month.
Did I not write it?
Be who you are by subscribing to our racist Patreon.
No.
I joke. We don't
Okay.
actually have a racist Patreon.
The what?
So.
I have proficiency in intimidation. That's all I have from half-orc. Fuck.
Okay. Well,
Proficiency is good.
This is good.
Minus
proficiency is
2.
better than nothing.
Nice.
That's an 18.
When as an 18, you watch as they look towards each other. It's like, I don't know, boss. That guy looking pretty freaky.
God, looking
Why
really
does it sound like
Boss, what do we do, boss? Like, Sparrow! How much treasure is back there? Ask him! He just points to you, Mr. Trollwood.
Huh? What do you mean?
Just say yes!
Yes. A lot of treasure.
What?
What? No? What?
Boss, I'm confused! They're confused! They're like, what?
I'm going to hop over. Allow me. And I'm going to sort of
Gladly.
put a hand on Flamon's shoulder. Jeraziah will sort of pull air into his lungs. Might I remind you that what treasure we have will not be worth the blood you spill on our deck. And once we have slaughtered you one by one, there will be nothing left for you to bitch about to come back home to. Go on and plunder Marinao! And leave us alone, lest you find out what he can do!
Hi.
You watch as they look at each other, and they look at the boss, and they say, Boss! He sounds rich! What do we do? Should we
He
plunder him anyway?
sounds rich.
He sounds rich. Character trait.
Look, he's not rich! Look, we're broke! We're broke! Like, relax! Please!
We took
Like-
no treasure from Marino. All the treasure you could possibly find is back at the city.
the only treasure we can offer you is that you hold on to your dear life and leave us alone.
Wow. Usually most of people would just say nice things, but you guys are very threatening. Ace just like stands behind Amicus. Like,
We had a day.
They are quite tired,
wow.
exhausted
as-
even.
You watch as they actually
Sorry.
Some of them sheath their swords, and they begin like pulling back the rope that they tried throwing. It's like, well then, fine. Stop! We're gonna pillage right now, but that's because it's not because you told us to. No, it's not because we're scared. You know, like.
I
No.
believe you.
Thank you, dude. Like.
I just like pull up a thumbs up. Just
Emote on them.
yeah, emote on them.
You heard the boss! Forward! And they'll just like, yeah! And you watch the ships, like you go one way, they go the other. And the rest of the ships soon follow without much hassle. You seem to have coasted off into the open waters. And I would say things have definitely calmed down once you reach the vast open ocean.
I look at Ace and I just be like, they are, shall I say, a little cranky. Not everyone is usually not this intense, except maybe Jeremiah. He is always like that.
Ah. Okay. That would be good for my notes. I keep a note of every person who's on the ship who has, been a part of the crew. And I would say that you're definitely part of the crew now.
Record keeping is nice.
Oh, by the
Human-
gods.
Humanoid memories are very valuable.
And Ace just continues scribbling down on his journal, diary, documents. And you just hear Winchester just after you hear like someone vomiting off on the side. Oh, I don't know if I can take it anymore. Whether it be us almost getting blown out of the water by our very own people. Sorry, your very own people. Or the fact that we were almost boarded by a pirate ship. Or the sea. Oh. See like this.
You can see Jeremiah casting lay on hands on himself to prevent him from getting sick. Yes, I am in thorough agreement of this.
Would it help if you go below the deck, or would that just make it worse?
It's.
I think
I can bring some chairs up. I think it's better if you enjoy the winds, actually. Having yourself be confined with musty wind with no air filtration will make things worse. Trust me.
That is a good point. Captain, is the ship up and running? Is there anything else that we need to do?
All hands off deck! It seems like you guys did a fine job given the circumstances and don't worry, the Leviathan's made to be run with a skeleton crew. So unless drastic measures are to be put in place, she's gonna be sailing just fine. Which is probably my next question. Where are we sailing to?
Well, in that regard, we have a location that you may or may not have heard of called a Faraday.
Faraday. He puts his hand on his chin and he scratches it as if he knows something. No, I know nothing of anything this Faraday.
Are you certainly being genuine with that answer?
You can insight check if you wish.
I am going to look to my sibling.
Or guidance.
I'm gonna look at them and say, have you heard of a lady of the waves?
Oops.
And he just looks. Oh,
No. Sorry, mistake.
it was a foot. It was a basic foot. Get back in there, John the Ark.
Oh.
Get back in there. Anyways, he looks at you, Harcos, and he's like, "Why? That's a funny little question. I mean, you're asking a seaman of if he's known the Lady of the Waves. That's okay. The answer's yes. I was trying to think of something clever, but the answer's yes."
Amika just kind of like stares at them for a second, just like, okay, well,
And he just. Oh, sorry.
it's
Go ahead.
okay. Well, our target is to go towards towards her general direction.
That he just raises a finger. That's gonna be a bit difficult. That's gonna be quite a tough task, a tricky part of business. Because, well, how do I put this? If your target's dealing with the Lady of the Waves, we just might be cooked.
Who is trying to eat us?
In a metaphorical sense, essentially, the Lady of the Waves is one of the many titles of Karina. If
You say that name as though I should know who that is.
Mistress of the Seas, Queen of the Oceans, the Lady of the Waves, the Goddess of Water, and well, he just outstretches his hands. The seas!
Can we get a fucking break from the gods? I'm tired.
So if you're saying that your target is going to make a deal with the Lady of the Waves, he just looks like beyond the deck. Have you tried diving? Like, because
Telling me she's beneath the waves.
I kind of like look at my hands and I just go like, I do not know if I am equipped for underwater traversal.
You are not. I didn't have
Oh.
the materials, I'm sorry. We'll get there.
It is alright. Put
well,
my hands back down.
Well, you see, Ace just like looks at you as you're looking at your heads. It would be logical to assume that she would be down there, yes. But the question is, the ocean's a vast place. We can't just start throwing you guys overboard and tossing you and getting you back and hoping that you find her.
Are you familiar with the worship of the Lady of the Waves? Is there a place where people go to, or somewhere where?
Well, besides official shrines in most cities, well, I can definitely tell you that she's probably not going to be at the shrine on the land. The only possible outcome is that if you were to ever communicate with said lady, it
I'm
would
gonna-
probably be
Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
it would probably be underneath our very feet.
foreshadowing is a literary device. I'm like, sorry. Gonna look towards the twins and just be like, do you two have any experience? I
Give me a
realize
religion check if you were to try and recall any events or stuff. You know.
I realize she is not your goddess, but you understand the whole deity stuff more than most of us.
Okay.
Can I roll
So-
as well?
Yeah. Go.
Yeah, because Becca is also religious.
Oh!
Whoa!
That's
Minus
a
6, so 0.
zero.
That's a 0.
0.
Baker, for a second you forgot how to believe in God. you become like an X File. No way, gods don't exist. Like, that's the thing.
They
They
become an
just like
atheist for half a second.
they just things, and instead of like popping a vein, they just pop a scale on their forehead.
Oh my god. Okay,
Just one scale just falls off.
Yeah.
Rontok.
so with a
Sorry.
9, you probably, if you did study other gods, you would probably know it and you probably would memorize it. But why would you, when all the other gods are inferior to the one that you worship, right? Why?
There are
But
thoughts
Isaiah-
that I keep for myself, and those are one of them.
But with a 12, I would say that's just enough for you to recall of an old legend. Of a legend that was tied to the Lady of the Waves. A legend of how the sea almost swallowed the sun.
Well, I wouldn't imply that I know better than my brother over here, but perhaps it has something to do with a sort of, I wouldn't say forgotten, but however, it's been deeply buried within our doctrine. Had tales of such a creature, long forgotten to the past. But surely my brother knows more than I do.
Surely, right? Ace just looks at Jeremiah. Ew.
Sibling, do not patronize yourself. You have touched upon the books far better than I have. Please continue.
All right. Long in an age past, it's believed that what the common folk regard as a divine creature had ambitions such high that they would aim to reach to the sky and claim the sun itself as their own. Now, whether that has something entirely to do with our current target, well, that leaves that up for interpretation.
That story rather implies that Karina is not a fan of Aurora.
I would say not. Or, however you may put it, I guess you can say she's about as big a fan as one could be, seeing that. Well, if you put it to that perspective, she wants Aurora as her own, more than as much as any other believer. However, it's just that, well, let's just say it is not a virtuous want, as one would put it.
It seems odd then for Harcos to want to have dealings with her. And then I turn to Jeraziah and say, don't you think?
There could be. I believe that I'm sensing a pattern here. The Ignis Fatuus, the previous cult, the previous organization that we faced alongside were pushed by Harcos to rise up against the Sol Invictus to take us down alongside my organization. Then, now, I guess, the Lady of the Waves perhaps might get egged on to attempt to take us down as well. We may be facing more than one god, but I believe he might be doing this on purpose to get all other gods, or bring upon their apostles to attempt to take us down. Either way, this doesn't still bring us any closer to figuring out where he might go. Perhaps my original question regarding the Faraday could be answered. I'm going to insight check Sparrow. That was
Okay.
Sparrow's talking, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have the on-time D8 or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, why not? You said you were. Yeah, go ahead.
You know what? By virtue of the, I'll take the on-time D8, sure.
Wait, I would like to add guidance. That. If you
So-
allow me.
Okay, I'll allow it, but next time, ask for guidance before the roll is set. Yeah.
Right, sorry. Ooh. First. Well, actually, no, you can just, I can just roll it and add it to the.
I'll add
34.
34. Yeah. There you go.
Nice!
Oh,
19!
spicy.
Yummers.
Yummy.
19.
So that's 12 plus 7. That's 19. Yeah. You look past his words. You look past his whiskers, and you look into his eyes, and you can tell he is 100%, most certainly, have no idea what the hell this Faraday is, or where it is, or who it is, when it is, or like why it is. Like.
Okay, sure. Well, there goes my D8. Oh well. In that case,
Does Faraday means anything to us?
To you, I would say no. I would say even with I've checked your background, so I would say no. This is a word that you've never stumbled on, I would say.
I'm
And
going. Ooh,
I would say
okay.
even if you were to try, I would say give me a history check that would have to be pretty high to even remotely figure out what this thing.
I'm gonna go to actually. I'm gonna go to Winchester
Okay.
and just like walk up to him. Well, we seem to be at a loss. Do you have any clue what this Faraday is?
You watch as his eyes flick up from over the edge of the boat when he hears the word Faraday.
I'm just gonna like stare at him, waiting for him to answer.
Why do you want to know?
Well, we saw a letter that said that Harcos is on his way for an audience with the Lady of the Waves, and he mentioned a Faraday being close at hand.
Faraday is, well, I don't know if you can believe it. I myself I'm not an expert of it, far from it, but it's a myth. No one has ever actually documented an actual Faraday. So, you know of
We've seen plenty an unbelievable thing today.
essentially Faraday. From what legends say, an item that can be used to trap anything.
Anything.
So
And I mean anything. Hold up, you mean like even my ex-wife, anything? Like, just Sparrow, just like, for example. Yes, anything. And
Go ahead.
for example, if one were to say, as to trap the essence of a being, they could use the Faraday to not only capture it, but also use the trapped being's essence to power themselves as well.
That just sounds similar to a soul cage on a higher level.
Do you mean to say that a Faraday can perhaps capture a god?
Well, there is another myth that Faradays were used to for people to become gods, even. Read about it in the restricted sections of the sanctuary's knowledge of libraries. People who wish to become gods undergone rites known as ascension. Not only that, they were to imbue their very magical being to certain objects or locations or even people as a remnant or a vestige of what they once were. But this is all in theory, it's speculation. No one's ever actually gone out to find such a thing in recorded history. And you're saying Harcos possibly in a wild goose chase for this?
Yes. It could. Well, his ambitions, as far as we can tell, have seen him go betraying us, damning an entire city. God knows, and Aurora knows what else that he may have planned. Either way, if he plans on doing such a thing, and perhaps to the Lady of the Waves herself, then we need to get on him before he can do such a thing. And at the current moment, unfortunately, since we're practically drifting at sea until we figure out where he might be going, perhaps we can at least sail, never eat, eastward towards the, what did you call it? What was the place called?
Warriors.
I don't know. Warriors Respite.
Respite.
Yes.
Alright then.
and perhaps get some rest before we get our grubby little hands on Pascale's throat and drag an answer out of him.
Speaking of that, you hear just like
Right on cue, it seems.
Uh,
Just as you will, then, brother.
I think we keep him bound for now. And by the time, hopefully, by the time we're gonna interrogate Pascal, we have countermeasures to any kinds of spells that he might cast.
Part of me was hoping he would still be asleep, but I am tempted to just get. I'm tempted to just get him to speak now regarding anything and everything he knows before we get any kind of longer rest going.
I'd like to avoid blood on my ship if that's possible. So if you were to engage in conversations, do be civil, please. Please.
Well, if it ever comes to that, we could just toss him overboard, or he's still tied up.
You watch as Sparrow just like lifts his shoulders. Fine with me. Like Winchester's face looks horrified. What? You're just gonna throw him gagged and bound overboard?
He tried to kill us.
Oh, fair point.
He killed
Many
almost
more.
everyone in the town.
I died because of him, so I don't mind taking revenge. You know.
Also, know that he is partially responsible for the fate of the sanctuary.
You watch as Winchester's face just darkens and he just sinks his head. Right. They're all gone.
I am sorry to bring it up.
No, it's fine. I needed to be reminded of what's at stake. I was naive. Forgive me.
We will do our best to remain civil. If you all would wish to rest, since he is awake anyhow, I can keep watch of him.
Okay. So, out of character, out of DM, I will say you can interrogate him while you're resting. Because I'm such a kind and glorious DM. Yeah.
You're
Oh,
so
wow.
good. Thank
You're
you so
incredible.
much.
Oh my god. Christoph
Wow.
Glazing session.
Yeah, he's such a great DM
Let's
guy.
make him uncomfortable by bringing that up, by making him
What have I
fucking-
done? What have I done?
You are the
Boom.
best
4 levels of
GM,
exhaustion on
Christoph.
the
You're
spot.
amazing.
You're so good. The writing's been incredible. The characters, on point.
What's that? I hear you suffer one. Okay. Anyways, please, if you wish to interrogate Pascal or do anything, I will count it as doing the short rest.
Okay, Cody.
As a short rest. Okay.
As we are, before we interrogate Pascal, I will sort of I'll approach Solomon. Keep an eye out on any spells that he might cast, Sol.
It's duly noted, and I am as ready as I'll ever be if anything happens. Can't promise I can stop the spell, but I will damn try.
Good.
Ready my I will accept blessings. I will sort of power up a blessing from Aurora, and I will just transform my sorcery points into a 3rd level spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
That is and I will be readying a counter spell as well.
Okay. Guys, he's bound and gagged, surely. You know, like
Oh, the
he's just a little
moment,
guy.
the moment we take out the gag, if the motherfucker poof into mist, I'll be like, oh.
Oh,
Poofs in the mist, just swan dives in the ocean. You know. But yes. Anybody else want to do anything?
I'm
I
good.
get my channel divinity
I'm
back.
getting
that's
back a
good.
5th level spell slot and I can get back 8. I'll get back 2 second level spell slots.
need to figure out what features I get back from a short
Oh,
rest. Give me one second.
And by the way, since remember the rules of exhaustion, when you
Jesus.
short rest, you take 1 level up. So
Yippee.
Oh,
I guess I
zero
have
exhaustion.
full health again. Nice.
I'm not rolling all my hit die.
I
I'm gonna
will.
roll like 10. You add.
I rolled too much.
Do you add con to that?
You
Yes.
had one. Yeah, you had your con mod.
Con mod to all of it or just like one
All of it.
roll?
Oh,
Ooh.
to all of it.
All of it's Taugo.
What?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Is
Got
that
it to
right?
all
The
of it.
rules.
So all of so it's all of the dice. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
Nice.
For each hit die spent, this way the player rolls the die and adds a character's constitution modifier. to it.
nice.
I didn't.
I accidentally rolled just
I
one. I
should-
thought I know how to like this on.
You just
5-5.
are 1d. Our number of dice, these whatever. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
That was the full number was that was just me testing the thing. What's it called? The command. I am not spending all of my hit dice. I did not lose that much health. That is ridiculous.
My constitution times 9. So that's I could just put in 2.
It's the amount of hit dice is equal to your character's level, right?
Yeah.
And you get half of them back every time you long rest.
Yeah, that's what I was like checking. So I'm gonna use. I'd say I only need like to use 3. I think that is so sad.
You must finish a long rest. Long rest. Okay.
Plus 586.
Not even, maybe even 2 actually. I'm
I
gonna use it.
get back my bond of mutual suffering. Let's go.
Yeah, that's yeah. I'm full health.
Nice.
Two hit points expended.
I am generally lost what I get back on a short rest. So this is...
So short rest, you can spend 1 or more hit dice, up to your maximum number of hit dice, which is equal to your character's level, so 15.
And as a cleric, you get back your divine. Not divine. The fucking class resource. I forgot what it's called.
Channel Divinity.
Channel divinity. Yes.
Yeah. I was talking more on class features, but I
Necrotic. Wadu.
appreciate-
No, it's the healing. I have
Yeah,
2
same.
key points left, so I will spend it on Hands of Healing on myself before I short rest. So then I will regain all of my key points.
Baker is gonna touch themselves.
Oh my god.
Yeah, basically you just see Baker because I have to, for me to get my key, I have to meditate for like half an hour. So you just see Baker just like meditates, and the scale begins to like patch up, and like the bruises disappears as Baker meditates.
Nice.
I forgot that I have to do that. I can't even talk then, right? If I spend my time half an
Yeah,
hour on
yeah.
this.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. But I think it's important. I trust you guys.
What
I will be meditating, but I'll be listening. I'll be listening. Feel free to feel free to speak to me if anything comes up.
All the features are long rest cooked. Yay. Okay.
Wait, I cannot count. Okay. I only get
Alright.
second level back.
Are y'all ready for me to remove the mouthpiece of Pascal?
You were ready to counter spell, right?
Yes, I have a spell slot ready for counter spell.
Okay. Then yeah.
I will. Jeremiah will approach him, sort of towering over him. Sort of drop to a knee to take the fucking shoved piece of cloth into his out of his mouth and just sort of wipe the thing on his body. There.
You guys will. Damn it.
What a shame you did not succeed, Pascal. And I thought our rivalry would have ended in a different way.
Oh, untie me and I'll show you. I can show you the battle you truly desire.
Oh no, I've had enough of fighting. Besides, the victor will decide when the battles continue and end, don't they? For you little shit, you're going to start talking about when and where has her, when, what, where, and how of anything you know.
Why should I? I failed. I failed to bring Aurora to this plane. And if anything, maybe what Harcos seeks, maybe Aurora can be brought back in his way as well.
Did what you summoned truly look like a creation of Aurora?
Aurora, you are all fixated on how she gave warmth through her light, but she also had fire, and she also had ferocity. And at the very least, if I didn't summon her directly, maybe, hopefully, someone who answered in her name. I hope.
That doesn't quite answer my question.
What do you want, machine?
Watch your tongue.
Or what, blood mage?
Well,
I know of you and your sick experiments.
call them what you want. Your little god is worse than anything that I've ever done. God in quotation marks.
And you. You're still alive. And I thought I sentenced everyone from Sanctuary to die.
I'm assuming he's
Almost.
looking at-
Yeah, Winchester. Almost everyone. You missed one. Don't worry. You know, he just tries to wrestle out, but no use. Once I'm out, I'll make sure I'll get the job done. You have my word.
Well, as Aurora's son has given us warmth as well, I will give you a chance to feel her warmth. But I need information out of you, Pascale. I need to know where Harcos has gone. I need to know if he's told you any further plans. And I can give you the warmth of Aurora. And this I promise you.
Okay. Since we're moving into this topic, give me a second.
Okay. Change your music.
Ooh.
Okie dokes. Why should I help you? Quote unquote chosen. You who usurped my right to be her voice, her will, and you just a puppet for his strings. How naive you turned out to be. You had so much potential.
Don't speak a sibling like that.
Apologies to interrupt. I can't help but to overhear. Pascal, I think it would be wise knowing at what's at stake here. This is beyond the Ignis Fatus and the soul in... Oh no, I forgot their name.
Invictus.
Invictus. This is beyond just the Ignis Fatus and the soul Invictus. If Harcos got his hand on this Faraday, the consequences are far greater than any of us could imagine. It is an artifact that is capable of, I don't know if you've heard earlier, it's capable of trapping even deities. And we know Harcos seeks the power of such a being. So I think it would also be good for you to tell us everything you know regarding this. Please.
And what's the point? Even if I do break, you're just gonna kill me anyways, right?
Told you would feel Aurora's warmth. I promised you that. And you know me, Pascale. I have made a great many promises to my people. And I have done my absolute best to fulfill them.
You know what's the worst part about his plan? The worst part is, it's as if he feels guilt. Yeah, guilt over everything that he's done. He's still doing it, but I'm sure he's racking doubts in his head. When I met him, he said that I should. The last time I met with him, he said that I should use whatever force it took to stop you, not kill you. He said any means. Well, stopping you is death. So that's what I took leeway from. Anywho, I don't get it. I just why? What happens to me in the grand scheme of things doesn't matter. And Rika's home! Oh my god. Wait.
Oh my god!
I read the chat. I was like mid monologue. Okay.
You wanna hold it until Rika shows up?
Time for me to tap out, dog.
I just
Sub in
become
chief.
the substitution with the number 9 going in,
Yeah.
number 12 going out. Like,
Ref, blow the whistle, ref. Ref, do something.
This is like a substitution right in the middle of penalties, you know?
Yeah.
okay. Hello,
Let's
Rika.
go. Hello, Rika.
Time for me to tap out.
I just want to say thank you, Sok, for helping out.
Thank you,
Thank you,
so
Rika.
Hello.
love you.
Hello.
Thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
Fox.
Don't worry.
Oh my
Okay.
god, there's two Messiah. Oh.
Let me.
Oh no.
I'm gonna update Rika on what they missed, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna mute
Okay.
out. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay. So, while you were gone, Jeraziah managed to put Pascal to sleep as he was trying to escape. Fucking shove that motherfucker in a barrel. Apparently those friends of Sparrow's were not quite friends, as the other ship's captain was impaled with spears by and Sparrow's responsible for that. We learned that the Lady of the Waves is Karina, goddess of the sea, and you, Isaiah, remembered that there is an old legend of the sea once trying to swallow the sun. We got information on the Faraday from Winchester, during which he said that it was just, for all he knows, it's just a myth. But the Faraday is an item that can be used to trap anything. By anything, literally anything. It is said that some have used it or tried to use it to ascend into godhood themselves. And currently, we are doing a short rest while we interrogate Pascale, who has woken up. And Christoph is mid Pascale monologue, saying that it is as the worst part of Harcos' plan is that, quote, it's as if he feels guilt for all that he's done, even though he's doing it anyway. He told me to stop you guys by any means, but he didn't tell me to kill you. And I don't understand why. And that's where we're at right now.
Yes.
I'm
I
the
might just give you another D8 for that. Good job.
Oh. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
All right. So. Yes. I don't get it. For a man with such convictions, such as Harcos, to still hold attachments. It's so strange. Maybe deep down, he still wishes you let him just enact his plan and just leave him be. But it's as if he knows that you won't stop. You will not stop.
Do you think perhaps he wishes to be stopped?
No. I don't think so. I think he genuinely believes that, or the looks of it, he thinks it has to be done. I did what I had to do, he said. And he wasn't gloating. He was somber about it.
I wonder what pushes him down this path. But wondering about that wouldn't get us anywhere. Do you know where he is heading?
Maybe.
You know,
Go on, ask me.
where's Harcos heading, Pascal?
I won't tell you.
Al sort of like looks towards Jereziah and I'll
Sure.
give you my word to ensure that you stay alive
Okay.
until at least we touch land.
I am going to sort of give him a touch of healing. I am going to give him 6 points of healing from lay on hands,
Okay.
and then my fists are going to ball up and crush into his chest. He takes 5 damage,
Jesus.
meaning it is just enough to keep him alive, but not enough to kill him.
You hear his agony and just like he spits out blood. Yeah. Hey! What'd I say about blood on the deck?
I'll clean it up.
I did say he is always like this.
I'm just gonna breasty it off.
Fucking Shaw one being like a ooh tiny. Just like okay, so yeah, man, I'm convinced. I'll see you in hell's bitch.
You did not like the lights of Aurora that I gave you. I can give you all the healing. I can keep you alive myself, in fact. Hell, I can probably put you into a good enough spot that you can walk, talk, and make your grand speeches into the onto the parapets once again. But no, I could do that. But if you keep this up, I am going to continue taking it from you. Help yourself, Harcos. Help yourself, Pascale. Sorry, fuck.
It's okay. Oh, it's okay. You're doing good. You're doing good.
Help yourself, Pascale. Understand the situation that it puts you in. And the situation that you've put me in. Do I look like I want to take another life? Another believer of Aurora herself?
Are you trying to persuade or intimidate?
Persuade.
Do with advantage.
Oh,
Okay.
Let's go, Paladin.
Oh,
Let's go, Paladin.
oh,
Let's go, Paladin.
I am looking at him genuinely. So,
Okay. Okay. Yippee.
Yahoo.
So, you watch as he looks at you and he just holds your gaze the entire time you said all those words. And then he bows his head after a few moments after you finished. Why? He told me he was going to Warrior's Respite. But he said he had to make a stop first. He said
Go on.
he said that he said he needed something from the Lady of the Waves. And so I helped him find a location of sorts. What he does there, I don't know. I do not know. But after that, he said he was going to. He is going to make a stop at the Evergreen Labyrinth.
This place that you have pointed out. Is it possible that you could point it at? Is it ever possible for you to point it out on the map for us?
Not on any land map, per se. You can't reach it by foot. He wanted to seek an audience with the Lady of the Waves. Well, I showed him the door.
And where can we find this door?
I'll never make it anyways. Death wish. Even with a ship, even where we are right now. It's suicide!
But you showed it to Harcos anyway. How are you sure he survived?
I'm not even sure. But the letter that was sent after I met up with him for the last time in person. So he has to have lived through his encounter.
Well,
I'm gonna give him another touch of healing. I'm just gonna give him 2 more points of lay on hands.
Mm-hmm.
the
Just sort of soothe his voice. Go ahead, Amicus.
sorry. Well, the letter was sent before he met up with the Lady of the Waves.
Oh,
Was it not?
I don't know. Sorry, my mind's fuzzy. Point is, I it's a bit of a detour, I guess. It's It's near the Evergreen. It's also in a pretty violent location as well. I don't mean violent as in. Well, I don't mean violent as in foes. I mean violent as in raging storms and everything. It's nestled at the edge of the Sea of Sorrows.
Do we know anything about the Sea of Sorrows?
Oh yeah, it's on the map. You would know that it's a particularly not fun place to go through, but some trade channels have to go through. It's very turbulent, very there's a high likelihood of most ships sinking, and only the most experienced of captains would even dare set foot. If you look at
Sparrow
the
and
map,
Ace around us.
yes.
Are they part of this? Yeah.
Well, Ace is just hanging around. Sparrow is on the on the wheel. Why?
But they're hearing this, right?
Somewhat, like passively,
I see.
If we bring you there, will you be able to point out exactly where?
You'll know it if you see it.
Great. So should we and also address the Crusaders here? Should we cut Harcos off at the edge of the Sea of Sorrows, or should we just wait for him in the Evergreen Labyrinth?
I do not want to imagine what kind of power he is getting at with a Faraday and the Sea of Sorrows. I'm not sure if he's planning to capture Aurora herself or the Lady of the Waves for whatever purposes he has next. And I'm not really willing to find out what he can do with that.
So we cut him off then.
At the very least, if he does, shall we say, break things in that side of the world, we need to clean up after his mess. At least prevent another summoning of another avatar, perhaps, of the gods themselves, unless they cause further chaos. After all, we are heroes. Whatever there is chaos, we need to go there and save people and protect the world to the best that we can.
Heroes.
I'm going to also lean down to Pascale, and you, by your words, have acted as a hero as well. You have given us the location. You have saved countless of many lives by giving Harcos' plans up. Pascale, I must thank you. I get up, I cast a spell, I cast sleep.
What? Okay.
Oh wait, do you have anything else you wanna say?
The role's been cast.
It's okay.
It's done.
It's okay.
I can just wake him up again.
No.
I let him fall
torture
asleep.
method.
No, it's more like, hey, that could be just a genuine mistake from Jeremiah's end.
Just wait
Okay.
until the sleep wears off again, I suppose. How long does it last?
I can just use an action to wake him up.
You
Just shake him.
The sleep would last as, I assume, long rest.
it only lasts 1 minute.
Yeah, it's only
Yeah.
1 minute.
Sorry, 1 minute.
Oh, you're right. It's only 1 minute. Yeah.
But
What
if-
is this for?
it's for to end a combat. But what if he just 1 minute of sleep and he just doze off because he's so tired and EP?
That's true.
Yoda.
He has 1 HP.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll have another chance to talk to him.
Okay. Last session, you guys were fighting Pascal and his little summon at around noon, and you guys have escaped, and you guys have a little bit of rest. I would say eating my armor.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. What does that even mean, Cody? Are you actually eating? Are you biting? Are you actually biting on your arm?
No.
No. Oh, stop confusing. Okay. Anyways, I would say like it's already starting to turn evening. No, by this point. Which means brace your eyes.
Wow.
Production quality.
So, I heard a little bit here and there, with your torture dude. And he just like, "Oh, I'm not really a math guy, but what I am is a captain. And the Sea of Sorrows, I can definitely take you there."
How long would it take?
Judging from how honestly, the way we've started sailing anyways, we're already going the right way. That call to go east was a good idea, so we should be. The edge of the Sea of Sorrows, you said? Oh, he's asleep. Oh,
Yes, that is what he said.
oh, okay. Well, we shouldn't be too long. We should be arriving quite shortly.
As in, can you give me an estimate?
A
day?
No. I would say a couple of hours.
A couple of hours.
Ship's pretty fast.
Rest in peace, no long rest.
I was about to say.
You want me to slow down?
Like, Captain.
No, I think we have to. As worn out as we are, I do believe it is best for us to catch up with Harcos as fast as possible.
I agree with that, but at our state right now,
There's no point.
I have my magical prowess feels depleted.
If we have a couple of hours, we could still prepare beforehand.
That is true.
Short rest, two short rests instead of
My
Hey, it's
We
better.
shoulda-
It's better than like one short rest. Two
Yeah.
short rests is better than one.
I would agree that we should catch up as fast as we can. However, I would have to apologize if my battle prowess will be extremely diminished later on.
that is fine. I think I can say the same for everyone here. It's just that there will be no point in us getting there if Harcos already gets what he wanted.
I see.
I was assuming to just clean up his mess afterwards, but if we're truly planning to catch Harcos there, then that's a good idea, not as in and of itself.
If you guys are truly tired, then it's fine. I'm sure the captain wouldn't mind slowing down our pace. Oh yeah, the slower we can get to, like, not go into the Sea of Sorrows, honestly, I'm fine with that, But, I'm fine with whichever plan you wish to take. I am your captain, at your command.
Out of character, how fucked are you guys if we just do another short rest?
I'm fresh.
A short rest isn't going to give me my spell slots back.
Fair.
You know,
Right now I have low level spell slots left.
I've got enough for like, I don't even have my fucking sorcery points. I only have like a, what you call it? I have 1 level 3 spell slot and 2 level 1 spell slots. That's it.
Actually, never mind, scratch that. I have 4 spell slots left.
Jesus.
In total, oh Jesus.
I'm not saying which level they are at, but I'm saying I have 4 total spell slots left.
What about the wizard?
I'm doing surprisingly fine. The only spell level I don't have spells in is 6th, thanks to Arcane Recovery.
Yeah, Arcane Recovery gives you a lot of spell slots back at high level.
Yeah.
As
So-
you are all more worse for wear than me, I think I should allow you all to make the decision.
Yeah.
Your input, Amicus, is still appreciated, whether specifically for timing more than resting.
I do worry of I do worry of missing Harcos once he has gotten what he wants. Though I do not know how good of an idea it is to face them while you three are in this state.
Well, the problem is that if we don't do that now, if we rest up and then are not able to cut him off, he gets... Sure, we're at our maximum potential, but he's above his maximum potential after recovering what he's looking for.
Yes, you have reiterated what I just
Yes.
said. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think we should go full speed ahead. The sooner we get there, the better.
Okay. I will ask this plainly one final time. Are we going to slow down to do a long rest or not? All those in favor, speak up now.
I think no long rest.
I vote for no longer.
I
We're down the
personally,
healer. We're down the healer though.
I personally am in favor of a long rest, but I will follow
Okay.
the group.
Okay. Howdy.
Once again, it's me and the sibling against the world. We will.
Wadu! Wadu! So that's
Hey.
2-4. Okay, so that's 2-4 and 2 against. Who
I
hasn't said
will-
anything?
Solomon.
I will. Yeah, Solomon.
The swing voter. All right.
The thing is, like, I am personally also like 50-50 just because like we will in fact be like essentially down a healer.
Yeah, down two healers, because how
Down-
they don't have spell slots, right?
Yeah, down 2
Or
healers.
sorcery points.
We'll be down 2 healers if we go into this. And
Sure,
if somebody dies,
I can heal, but that's half of my HP to do so.
yeah, maybe don't.
Big bomba! You know, just like.
Okay, Soraka, relax.
God damn it.
Oh
Okay.
my god, I just got it.
So,
Okay, wait. Back to the vote.
back to the
So-
vote. Let's focus the vote.
I think how like if we don't have a healer and somebody goes down, we are cooked.
I am, however, in agreement as well with you guys' original point of catching Harcos here
Yeah,
What?
because
before he gets here.
Conflict.
The funniest part is that Sam is leaning now towards the left.
No,
Cody's leaning
I-
towards.
I am no. I don't have I don't have like a strong lean either way.
Okay.
It's just I have thoughts on both ends. Like
Okay.
they, I'm yeah. I don't want you guys to die.
I'm also the same. So my problem right now is my conflict is between out of character and in character.
Real.
I will tell you my considerations, right? If we are going to cut him off at the Sea of Sorrows, we should do it as fast as possible. If we are gonna rest anyway, why not just cut him off at the labyrinth?
At the labyrinth. So, that is true.
My
But he's
thinking
going
is
to the
whatever he-
labyrinth. He's going to the labyrinth after seeing the Lady of the Waves.
Yeah. Because
At-
if by the time we're resting, he might be done.
That's
At that point, wouldn't he have potentially gotten what he wanted out of the Lady of the Waves?
Because if we rest, when we get there, and he's already on his way out anyway, sama aja, you know.
But
But
also we need to
remember what
consider.
Isaiah said. Yes.
Also,
Go
we
ahead.
need to consider the fact that the Evergreen Labyrinth is a huge place, and do we have a concrete information on where he's going inside the labyrinth?
The fact that he's going to a place called the Warrior's Respite.
That's outside the Evergreen. The Warrior's Respite is,
Yes.
is his final point. He's making a stop at the Evergreen. But like,
His final destination.
fuck you.
I was
Oh my
waiting for him
God.
to say that. Yeah.
God damn it.
Okay, but yes, Ati brings up a very valid point. The Evergreen is a very large place, full of dense forests and lots of unknown territories.
It's called a labyrinth for a reason. So, it would be also smarter to fuck, but
The fuck?
Well,
no.
The fuck? We're fucking
technically.
On the boat?
on the boat. we
Yeah,
we
on the
really be
Leviathan?
rocking the boat.
It's a ship.
Oh my god.
Oh
It
my
rocks
god.
for us! Oh, that's awful. Okay.
It's just like that
um,
guy who. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. Okay, go ahead.
Oh my god, please. Anyways.
Also, I will say,
Jesus, you
the
did you
fuck?
go through a
Is there a
rapture?
monster? Is there a monster?
Did Aurora just manifest in your fucking background?
my dad is watching Chinese donghua behind me. I can't lower the volume of it.
It's okay.
I don't know.
It sounds
So-
like your dad just got raptured.
I'm trying my best to like speak up when there is no action in the donghua. When there's just dialogue, because that's usually not as loud.
It's fine.
But to add to Ati's consideration, I do have locate creature.
Oh. But do you have the
However-
spell slots to cast it?
However, locate creature lasts for 1 hour, and it is concentration, and it does use a level 4 spell slot.
It will help us find him
So-
in the labyrinth, and if we decide to
will.
rest, then they will have the spell slots for it.
Exactly. So to add to Ati's, I'm more inclined to try and like stop him or like interject him in the Evergreen Labyrinth, considering Asaya would have the tools to also locate him in such a big place.
My biggest fear is that he does something in the sea, in the, what do you call it? In the
With the
ocean.
Lady of the Waves.
Yes, with the Lady of the Waves. That might irrevocably change things in the region. That might make it more troubling for us to chase him down in the future.
And we're just cooked.
Yep.
Something like that will happen
Yeah.
for sure. But like, do
What
we
do you mean
have
for
time?
sure?
Do we have time to? There is a trend going on, right? The trend is we get fucked. But like, but like, do we like? Let's say if we even just go straight there, just by resting, we might already be too late. Because Harcos was already on his way the day before.
Yeah, the Faraday was already close at hand when he sent the letter. And gods know how long it took
Yeah.
for the letter to get to Pascale.
I think as much as I would like to lean on my fucking spell slots side of my brain, but I understand that's an out of character thinking. In character, I know that Jeremiah would also want to be at full strength, but he can rely on his spear and his shield to just beat the shit of whatever the fuck is in front of him. And we'll just have to be extra careful on what we face.
Azaya?
The thing with Azaya in character is that they really want to rest. They're tired, they're exhausted, and the lack of spell slots very much translates to like exhaustion. But they are also someone who is very much just I'll follow with people because I want to make them happy.
Wadu.
Also, short rest, you get rid of 1 point of exhaustion.
Exhaustion.
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, at the very least, you'll be down 1 exhaustion.
Yes, which is the only exhaustion I have. So I have
Exactly.
zero
And
exhaustion.
if we still take a couple hours to get there, I will get more. We can get more short rest.
So right now, I can try shit, but healing is most likely going to be very minimal from my end. I'll just say that.
Thankfully, we have introduced a new patch note to the game.
Oh yeah,
In
I
which
forgot to mention that during the recap. Fuck.
when you heal someone who is not down, your healing dice is twice the
Doubled.
amount.
Oh, so say I do cure wounds at level 1, I roll 2d8 instead?
Yep.
Oh.
We're testing this out because basically we had a discussion about how the exhaustion thing was to prevent us from just trying to yo-yo, right?
Yeah,
However, the way that like 2024 has tried to mitigate yo-yoing themselves is by like increasing the amount of healing, which like incentivizes somebody to heal out of potentially just getting one shot. The anecdote I used was that one time Viv's character was like near death, and I was like, "How badly do you need healing?" And the response was, "A child could sneeze on me and I would die, but don't heal me. Don't heal me. Just let me go down. Just attack." And I was like, "What? Okay."
A child could sneeze.
So basically, the healing dice times 2 only works when the person who is receiving the healing is not downed. When they are down, you use normal die. Okay.
Yeah,
This is a test run of that.
This is
mechanic, actually.
this is still unstable build. You know, like
That's fine. So that makes it basically the way I memorize it. If they're alive, double the dice. If they're down, just max the dice.
Yes. Okay. So
So we
we
go
shall
in.
return back to the question at hand. Shall we short rest or shall we long rest?
I think in character, Baker would like to just zoom.
Okay, so you zoom.
Amicus is also
Every-
leaning towards zooming, but like he knows that he is the one in the best state out of everyone. So he's like
Okay.
he's just like I would like to go. However, I would prefer we get there before he obtains some sort of unimaginable power. However, if you all believe you are not in a state to do so, then we should not.
Mhm. So we're going from bottom to top. So that's Viv, that's Sam. Rika?
If we are going in character choices, I will follow the group majority.
Shalaban?
If we're going in character choices, then we repeat.
Josiah?
With Asaya or Jeremiah.
I know it
Jeremiah
hurts.
will know that times when the times are going tough, you just have to work with what you've got. And if all he's got is a spear and shield, he will still jump into fray. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. With that
And
said,
Captain America throws his mighty shield.
so with that said, you guys continue onward into the Sea of Sorrows. Have fun. What a vacation plan.
Another short rest, gang.
Before you use
Yeah.
your hit dice,
Mm-hmm.
Rip
um,
Solomon.
I will go check around with everyone while we're short resting here
Yes.
to see if anyone is still wounded. I can offer up some healing that I can get back on short rest anyway. Like right now, I have just out of character. I have 15 d10 I can give out as a healing that I will get back as a short rest.
Whoa.
Nice.
Okay,
I
I
already used up
I-
all of my hit dice.
will happily take it.
We got this, guys. See, you guys have healing.
Yeah, I
During
will.
rest. While
Okay.
we're resting,
So
DM, yes.
while this is going on, I will say this is our official toilet break. If you 5 minutes, if you wish to do anything, now's the time.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Okay.
Is anyone else hurt? Solomon, are you hurt?
A bit, just a tiny bit. But I have a question. Does this count as a magical effect?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think. Because I'm touching you and you are healed. I think that's kind of magical.
DM.
I think I'm going out
DM
to
going
pee.
Shit.
How much? How badly hurt are you?
I am 16 HP from maximum.
Oh, okay. I'll give you this then. 339. Never mind. You get.
Holy
you go.
shit.
Ooh, nice. Wow.
Okay, so that's a total of 8. I just used 8. I still have 7 d10.
Can I get one of them?
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Just hand them out to everyone.
Yeah.
I am full health.
4.
What do-
Anjing, that's not even full.
There, I give you 2.
All right, I'm back.
Wow. DM,
Yes.
while we're short resting,
Yes.
could I attempt to use my channel divinity to possibly get some spell slots back?
Divine
Aurora,
intervention.
please, I've been a good day, them.
Is that a allowed feature? Like, Can you do that?
So it says here. Hold on, let me just pull up the card.
Yeah, pull it up, please.
Divine intervention.
Divine intervention.
If you
Oh
roll
shit,
number-
you're doing.
I have to
Oh,
roll. I have to roll between a 1 to a 14 in a D100 dice.
Okay.
Surely.
Go ahead. Roll me.
I think this should happen in character, not during break.
between 1 and
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, but roll it later.
Roll it later.
Whenever-
We'll
when
wait for
everyone's
the
back,
break to be over.
We shall
Yes,
see
yes.
whether
I'll be right back.
Go
everybody
piss.
go piss,
babe.
go drink, rehydrate, dehydrate. You know, like,
Rehydrate, dehydrate, hello.
Where's the perfect opportunity? Wait, where's the ad? Roll ads.
What
Wait,
is-
wait.
this session of Fall Crusaders is sponsored by Audible. I wish.
This episode of Crusade is sponsored by Socks the Dragon Tower.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
we're revealing it. Okay.
Dragon Ball
Go
are
ahead.
not playable race for this campaign. Draconic.
Right, so
There
If
is
the divine-
one SWAT lot left.
if the divine intervention doesn't work out,
There you go.
then I will also have to wait for a long
Wait.
rest to try again.
Let us wait. No, this
Is that in
this
7 days?
This episode is sponsored by Socks the Dragon Tower. As a current resident of the major city Faith Guard, you had the honor or terrible luck, depending on how you see it, of being elected by your city residents towards being enlisted as part of the caravan entrusted by the royal family. Pack up your things. It's time to go dungeon delving. Tower delving? Does this still work when the context is a tower? We are doing 2024 Dungeons and Dragons. In this campaign. It's
This
going
economy?
to be a
This
medium to long running campaign. Girl, this is your campaign. I'm doing an ad for you.
I'm back.
I love you.
I love you too. Yes. 2024 D&D game. However, there's only limited slots available, and by limited slots, I mean literally only one. Good fucking luck.
Oh,
Send
what's the-
send your application to Sock ASAP. Jumbo.
who's the? If that's the case, who's the other players?
The rest of the Poly Guild.
Oh, okay.
The current players are it's me, Claudia, Leo, and is Polaris in also?
Yes.
Yes, Polaris.
Is Leo part of the?
Yes.
I see.
We are a gang. Would
You're
you
a
like
gang.
to play 2024? Smile.
Alpha berapa? Hold on.
Level 3.
Full 2024, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to put the system to the test with the long running features.
I'll think about it, to be honest, because I'm already. I've been in demand by the Desecration players. Like, where are we gonna play again? Where are we gonna? Okay.
I'm just excited.
Papa, mama.
It's like,
Mine.
Papa,
Stop going with the random side hose. Come back to your wife. And I was like, oh my god.
Hey, the side hoes are available more often.
Oh,
Oh,
shots fired! Shots fired!
Sam went
Hello?
there. They went there. He went there.
Well, look, most of the time the game doesn't happen because one or more of the players are not available. It's not that they're not playing just because Kristoff is throwing a tantrum
It's never been
with
my
his
fault.
players.
Honestly.
It's never. It's. I am
It's never my
certain.
fault.
No, but like in terms of scheduling,
No,
Yeah, I was joking.
I think
I am 100%. I am 100% certain that like Top Phil will run a game like through hell or high water, but it's the players. The players are the ones who are like, "Oh, I can't."
I think
At least from what I've seen of the chats. From what I've seen of the chats, right? It's that
It's really-
motherfuckers just be unavailable.
like we had around a month-long break while one of our players was moving houses. We had
See?
we had a few weeks break because Terry was unavailable for 2 weeks. Boss was moving back
Yeah,
to,
right, Terry.
to
Malaysia.
Malaysia. Shit's been happening. No tea, no
Okay.
shade, obviously. It's just life.
yes. To answer the question, Sam said that I joked about how the Desecration players wanted to play again because stop essentially stop playing with the side host and
Side
get
host.
back to the main wife.
Yeah.
And then Sam said, "Yeah, but it's because the side hosts are more available most of the time." And I'm like, "Oh my god."
I'm right.
But like,
What are you bullying me for? I'm right.
but like I do. I
me?
I am also saying this with no tea, no shade. It's just that like we are just available
Factually.
more often.
Yeah.
Realistically, that's just like
I am. However, I am going to defend the DOS players because I want to play the Desecration of Sanctity as well, and I've been craving for it. I'm just lucky enough to be included in this one as well.
no. I am not trying to like. This is
It's
not
not
like
dissing.
a dig at
It's-
them. This is
it's
not a dig.
It's not
This
a
is
dig,
just
I'm sure.
like life has gotten in the way for the
Mm.
DOS players, and like Christoph's not like playing with us just because like he's mad at you guys or something.
Oh yeah,
Obviously
guys.
not.
I secretly hate Desecration of Sanctity.
playing Desecration of Sanctity. I don't want to play with you guys anymore.
That's
I
why I've
found
been
a
learning in the
new
background
shiny
for a
toy.
new system for you guys. But no, like
Also, no, okay, speaking of new system, Voss did say that we should play Daggerheart, and I am 100% for playing with Daggerheart once, for like a one-shot.
Oi! You see, this is what I mean. Like, like, can we focus on one thing at a time? Like,
Oh, the issue.
I don't know.
I'm
what
also
happened
quite
to me.
interested in Daggerheart. Daggerheart looks quite fun. There's a bug race. I will admit my bias because there's a bug race.
Is it
There's a
bugging
bug
you?
race, there's a mushroom race, there's a frog race.
Yeah,
Get on
exactly. You got shrooms.
Plus it's more
Okay,
heavy.
is everybody back?
Yes, aye, Captain.
Howdy? Back. Okay. Viv?
Yes, sir.
Rika? Hi! Okay, Sam's back. Ali's back. Alright. Okay then.
I turned on a fan in the background. I really hope it won't fuck with the microphone.
What?
Nah, I'm just gonna turn it off. I'm not gonna risk it. Hold on.
Hmm.
Okay. We Gucci.
Okay. Alright then. Music time!
Yes.
You watch as the night is still quite young, and you start to see that the waves begin to grow bigger. The ship has been rocking even more unsteadily. Crates and barrels are shifting left and right. And the only thing definitely stuck onto their place is Pascale, who is, well, tied. And over the horizon, you begin to see it.
Ooh.
You just hear Sparrow shouting from as the storm rages on. Welcome to the Sea of Sorrows, gang! Hold on to your butts!
I will hold on to the
Amicus
railings.
just like Amicus just moves to like touch where his butt would be. Just
I think what the captain meant was you should hold on to something.
does
Other than
this
your
not count? Oh, I see.
Secure your footing, Amicus.
Okay, and then I'll move to the side of the ship and like grab on.
You might want to wake him up! The Sea of Sorrows isn't very friendly. Don't you want specifics?
Jiraiya, you wanna do the honors?
Sure. I'm gonna just very unsteadily go over there, rocking left to right. Also, I realized I cannot get sick. I completely forgot about this because I'm a paladin.
Divine health!
Out of 3.
Whoops.
It could still just be, you know,
Motion.
you feel the mental like
Hey,
It's a psychological thing. It's a psychological thing. You know?
yeah, psychological season.
Cloudy.
God can't heal you from PTSD.
Sorry.
God damn.
I'm also immune to disease, but because I'm a monk, I get it at level 10.
Wow.
Wow. Also, DM, sorry, question.
Yes, what's up?
Is this after are we after the short rest?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait. Right. Please make your roll.
Okay.
By the way, in context, Rika's gonna roll for Divine Intervention.
I have to roll between 1 to 15.
And 14. I want to... Yeah, 1 to...
15. Equal or
15,
lower.
Okay. Drum roll, please.
Oh! No! Nope.
That's a D100. This is supposed to be D20, no?
Oh.
The number you are calling.
Wait, is it not a D100?
It is a D100.
It's a D100.
D100.
Okay.
It is.
Percentile dice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. I thought it was a D20.
Unless you want a homebrew.
No! Divine intervention on a D20? Holy shit.
Exactly.
That is crazy.
Nah.
That would be crazy.
Okay, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. That would be like... Okay. Okay.
The number you are calling.
So
Your phone ringing.
I will say, Jesus, what is that behind me?
That's what you say?
No.
Who is this? Jesus.
I will say, as we are short resting, Asaya will find a corner somewhere on the ship where they can sort of just sit down, have their prayer book opened, and they'll put down their shield, they'll put down their holy symbol, and they're going to just start a very meticulous and like sort of routine process of deep prayer. And it's basically, though it looks like a prayer, inside of their hearts or their mind, all they're saying is simply just a request. And it's almost like,
My lady, I am sorry if this would bother you, but I hope that... I'm sorry, I know that your light forever guides us, but there is still doubt in me that I may not be able to continue bringing that light of yours forward in this journey. I hope it would not be too much of a bother for you if I were to ask for some kind of guidance.
Okay. As you make your plea, to you hear the storms begin to rage outside, and you feel that you're beginning to arrive at your destination. But I will say that it's not completely devoid of silence. It's not completely devoid of any answers. You feel a sense of warmth, even though it's pouring and raining outside. You feel as though there is a small layer of warmth and heat that is protecting your body through the cold waves. And not only that, you see something with your eyes closed. It's as if you make out like a face or a being, but you soon lose your connection as another thunder strike just knocks you out of your concentration. You end your plea for divine intervention knowing that at least you know she is watching and listening, and in some way, even though she cannot intervene, she wishes for your success.
I think, exhausted as they may be, as well, not physically exhausted, but I guess they know they will be lacking, even though they are physically able to move around. Though that maybe they sort of, as they put their shield back on their hand, their holy symbol around their neck, and the prayer book sort of tucked away back into their robes, they stand up with a bit of a calmness to their face before, I feel like at this point the captain starts yelling and they look for a railing to hold on to.
Alright, we shall flash forward back to Jeremiah approaching Pascale, who's there. Just sleeping.
I'm gonna crouch down to him. I'm gonna shake him awake. Pascale, wake up.
What? What is it?
We are at the seas. Look around you.
He turns his head, like, my view's a bit limited, strapped to a mast. If you want my help, you're gonna have to untie me.
Oh God.
I'll walk over, just to help Jeremiah make sure Pascale doesn't do anything funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I just
We have, I just wanna say, we have taken the ring that turns him invisible away from him, right? If we have not, I will take it now.
We did, right?
I
pretty
think
sure,
I remember Cloudy took it, if I remember.
Yeah, we disarm him of everything.
Yes, I did.
Okay, great.
I think Cloudy first was like, we knocked him unconscious. I'm yoinking that shit immediately.
Yeah, noting.
Okay.
I'll
Without,
help
as you-
keep an eye on him.
okay.
Sure.
You untie Pascale?
Yes, I do.
Right. Baker, with your passive perception, you notice nothing.
Okay.
He just basically holds his hands after they will be untied, and he just stumbles a bit. Fuck.
I'll help him up.
I'm not I'm not doing this because I want to help you guys, right? Just know, whatever.
Okay, it's
Yes.
relax.
I understand.
Do this for Aurora.
Yeah, I'm totally doing. Yeah. You watch as he points in the distance. Over there. Like at a certain point in the sea. And you watch as where he's pointed at, there seems to be just a itty, teeny tiny whirlpool.
You pointed Harcos into that whirlpool.
Yes!
I am going to look to fucking anybody who might have an understanding of, is that actually what we're going to do?
Look towards Sparrow, bruh.
Well, Sparrow's probably just gonna look at me and be like, are you fucking sure?
Does
Yeah,
anyone have underwater breathing? Or the smell
Well,
for it?
I don't need to breathe, so
Well, or the smell for it, right? Because you can target like so many people with it.
You can, and it lasts about 8 hours, if I'm not mistaken.
24, I think. This
Wow.
8 or 24, I forgot.
It's
Gee,
a long, it's a
I wonder
long
if this is
duration.
why Kristoff asked me if Amicus needs to breathe.
It's 24 hours. 24 hours.
Yeah, it's a ritual spell, right?
Yeah, it's a ritual spell.
Okay, somebody please ritual cast it. Please, somebody.
I don't think I have it. I don't think that's a cleric.
It's a artificer, druid, a ranger, sorcerer, and wizard spell.
I don't have it.
Yep.
I don't have it.
Fuck.
Wait,
Okay.
hang on a minute. I might have a solution. Give me a second.
I just want to say, I'll give you guys a hint.
Best.
If the solution comes not from D, seek from others for help.
Winchester.
I look at
Yes.
I don't think we just
Yes, solution is just a furry.
Okay, is Solomon gonna go talk to Winchester?
No, that was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Oh, okay.
He's
I'm
got a
gonna look
fat
at- Ace.
Mhm.
Well, it seems to me that we are about to go underneath the waters. Do you or your captain have anything that might assist us in this endeavor?
Baby. Captain, where's the emergency supply scroll? The what? Oh, it's. Oh, and he just like nibbles back from his back pocket. Here.
It was in my sleeve the whole time.
Oh my god, the water breathing is in my sleeve this whole time.
And then he catches it, right? And then like, Captain, yes, this is not a scroll. Oh, it's a potion.
Oh no.
Well, shit.
Same thing, right?
How many do you have?
That's what I always keep on my person. There should be some stock below.
I'll go look.
I'll go with.
As you go down, you watch as there's a compartment of like chemical supplies, and you watch that there's a stock of potions, and you see that there is a good amount of potions actually, the same ones that were tossed to Ace. And you would assume that this would be a potion of water breathing.
Assume.
Okay. Is there any? While we're doing this, can I, with my perception, can I see anything else that might help us while we're sort of like rummaging for supplies? With the help
As-
of Amicus, perhaps.
I can try and help you.
Give me an investigation with advantage.
Oh, can I not do perception?
Well, I mean, you're trying to investigate, right? That's what you
Sure.
said.
Do you want me to do the investigation instead?
Yes, please. I will help Amicus.
You.
I am wise, not smart.
Okay, go.
Wow! D8. I can
Okay.
Nice.
Any healing potions?
Wow!
20!
Okay!
20.
Yippee! Dirty 20.
Fantastic. I will say, with a dirty 20, you spot some vials containing murky red liquid. And you would know that this liquid is much more. You would assume that this would be a potion of healing, but it seems to be of a higher quality.
Yippee.
Oh, Amicus?
I
Yes, we
believe
just-
this could be of assistance. And then I
Alright.
just like hand it over to Becky. Is it do I find one or do I find multiple? How do I
I will. Okay, so
how many do I find?
let me just roll this on public. You find 7. Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
Well, Amicus, the two of us, we just grab as much as we can and hand it over to everyone then.
And it could be said that these potions of are definitely of high quality, of a superior quality, one could say.
Holy shit.
Wow!
Whoa.
7 of them?
I can kiss Christoph right now.
Oh my god.
If
Could
Auntie
you?
consents, I'll.
Oh my god, not on recording.
We're having this conversation now. What is
No,
it?
we're not.
What is it with you and like?
What are we?
First Auntie, then me. And like, oh.
Viv, I'm gonna bite you.
Yes.
The point is, you find 7 potions of healing, which rarities are unknown. You don't know for sure.
Okay. Alright, I guess 2 people can carry everything up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Surely
Yeah.
you guys are dexterous enough to not be rocked about the store.
Nope.
What do you mean nope?
What do you mean no?
No,
You're
I
the
mean,
monk.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot. What the fuck? I'm really looking at my plus 10 acrobatics like, oh yeah, I'll be fine.
No, I can't. I can't, boss.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
I
We'll-
guess
we'll just
we-
like hold. I'll hold 3 and Bacon can hold 4.
And the rest of the water breathing potions as well. Basically 1 for everyone, right?
Okay. As you return with the potions of healing, hey, wait, that's okay. Well, you are hiring us. I guess you can take them. I'll just let the captain know.
We were.
We can
about
pay you
to
back.
ask- Yes. What they said.
You're like, okay, you find the okay. That's good. Okay, hopefully it's not gonna be too long. You might want to bring a spare just in case.
How long will these last us? Or
One of
last them? Yes.
An hour.
Oh,
That's why I wanted to scroll.
Well, it's as good as we're gonna have. So
If you divide it up, I guess each person can have. Three.
Amicus doesn't need it, right?
I will not be of need. Yes. I do
Okay.
not breathe.
Don't.
No.
Huh.
I'll pat Amicus on the shoulder like ting ting.
It's empty inside.
Well, that is rather rude.
No, I. Sorry.
It is
Ace, I
fine.
need you up here! Yeah, come again, please!
Okay, we'll divide it up. I'll explain it to the rest of everyone. Basically, just like. So how many do we have exactly, DM?
I would say, so you have normally if every person would be getting each person 3, that's how much you have. So that's 3 times 5, 15.
15. But Amicus doesn't need
Amicus doesn't need any. You can give my 3 to Pascale.
one. Yeah. Wait, are we bringing Pascale with us?
Well, what are we gonna do? Toss him off the ship?
You're right. We have to bring this fucker with us. Yeah.
What?
Well,
Wait. I'm not going anywhere with.
Well,
I mean, I'm
what-
assuming we're just gonna jump in there. I did not think we're gonna bring the whole ship, lest the ship get torn apart by the maelstrom.
Oh, well, that works too.
All right.
Well, you guys could all take, or most of you could take an extra. Like,
Someone else than me take one. I have a plan B if shit goes wrong.
three of you can have an extra, and I guess Pascal's staying on the ship.
Yeah.
I'm not jumping in.
You don't have to. But do tell us what to expect down there. As I'm handing over the potions.
Distribution.
Look, all I know I'll tell you what I told Harcos. It's an ancient temple that's apparently sunken by the waves, reclaimed by Karina, right? Long forgotten by everyone. It's suicide.
Why did
Right.
you send Harcos there then?
Because he helped me. The Ignis Vatus. And I am a man of my word. I tried to help him as best of my ability. Alright? I just think it was impossible.
Are you his friend?
Friend? No. I'm not friends with him.
But he called you his friend.
Whatever.
I'm just like kind of staring at him. Silently.
Whatever. Where's my letter anyway? He just like rummages through his back pockets. Did you steal my letter?
I have it. Would you like it back?
Whatever. No.
I'll give it back to him.
He's such a
It's like
Tsundere.
It's like I'm
I mean,
talking
he
to
is a-
myself.
I mean, he is a twink, right? Like,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
I
look to
remember how he
Becca.
looks.
I'm gonna look to Becca and I'm gonna be like, why did you return it even though he said no?
I think he meant to say yes. He just couldn't get the words out of him.
As you try to return it with your passive perception of 19, you spot something behind the letter.
Can I read it?
You can, but it's not written in normal It's as if
Oh my god.
My old party.
Go
Go.
further for
Go no
Go
further.
no further.
For you'll never understand what I'm sacrificing. Your dear friend Harcos.
Well, that was... Oh, okay.
Oh. Damn, Cloudy.
That was quick.
That was quick.
Well, I fucking read it off the cuff backwards, and you guys are okay. It's fine.
No, I read it. I read it the same. I didn't type shit. I just read it backwards.
I will.
I read it out fully before
You guys are all amazing, alright? I love
I was
this. Right?
typing it out.
Right.
Thank you, guys.
I'll sort of fold it over, hand it back to him, and I will. Reading this, I will tell. I'll tell everyone what I read. Harcos left a message at the back of the letter. Says,
What?
my old party go no further for Uilla. Never understand what I'm sacrificing. I guess we should expect some kind of costs.
Should we heed his warning?
I mean, if he really did care about us, he would be on the same ship as we are now. That just seems like the
What?
logical thing.
Whatever he's trying to do, he's already sacrificed so many innocents. I can't see that as anything right.
I will not let the desecration our sanctuary go unpunished.
Cheers, you feel an inkling of exhaustion.
He said sanctuary. He said sanctuary.
That's true. I'm joking.
I know. I was just like, I was genuinely trying to find different words for it. And I was like, oh fuck, I'm really gonna say it. Fuck it.
Hey DM, why don't you take that exhaustion, huh?
Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep then. Good night, guys.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
But
What a way to end the session. Anyways, guys, see you guys next week. Subscribe to the Racist Patreon.
that's what we did to Cloudy's game.
Yeah, we did actually do that.
What?
Cloudy was sick.
Cloudy
Wow.
was not feeling well, and we were like, oh no, it's so I have to leave now, guys. Sorry, I have to wake up early. Yeah, bye.
But as much as I would like to trust in him, much else is at stake here, and whatever it is he sacrificed, I'm sure we can too. At least I can, I think.
Well, I'm doing this by virtue of the fact I am unwilling to sacrifice any more of my followers to this madness.
Should we then?
Did you like repeat the letter verbatim? Did you say that he signed it, your dear friend Harcos?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm like, Amicus will be like staring at the ground and just going like, he still considers us friends.
He has his ways with words.
You'll find out more on how he regards us when we finally catch up to him. But for now, I down the potion of water breathing and I jump off the boat.
Okay.
As you do, Winchester's like, as he watches yours, I just plunge in. Look! I'll guard Pascale while you're away! I'm sure me, Ace, and Sparrow can hold the fort here. Return safe! Return alive! Please. If you run out of potions, don't hesitate to go back.
Thank you,
I
Winchester.
Saya puts a hand on Winchester's shoulder, just very lightly casting guidance on it before, while also saying, "Thank you, Winchester. You've been a great help." And then I will down the potion and jump after my brother.
Okay.
I am going to look at Pascal, and I'm gonna say, you have been incredibly unkind to us until now. I thank you for your help. I'll bow at him, and then I'll start heading towards the edge of the ship. Joining in.
All right.
I am.
Shamanameka.
Pascal, light work, no reaction.
I'm okay. So I was gonna save that reaction for everyone until everyone's down. But
Okay. No, go ahead. We can do that.
I was gonna say that I'm gonna look over at Pascal and say, you and I have gotten off the wrong foot. What you did back at the square, I would still like to ask some educated questions. So please stay alive, and I down the potion and then go down.
You want some
Okay.
colorfully worded questions? You
basically, like,
motherfucking bitch ass!
okay.
Baker's the only one left, right? Oh, yes.
I have nothing to say to him.
Okay.
Okay.
Down the potion, hop in.
As you cannonball into the ocean, Amicus, you just hear him shouting, "Yeah, whatever. Anyways, I'm doing this for Aurora, not for you." And you hear plunge into the depths.
Fucking
Twink
stupid ass.
Twink ass sundere.
How far are we from the whirlpool?
You are, I would say, 150 feet away. It's quite a bit to swim.
Baker will jump down, and you see like they hit the water, and then they begin to float. And I will walk instead as I drink the potion.
Because
Okay.
monkeys come.
Amicus just essentially is a fucking anchor on his own, so he just like sinks. He just like,
Strowman, as you say that and jump, you hear him saying, "If you're wondering how I did it, I'm never gonna tell you." Then you just splash into the water.
I'm never gonna tell you. We'll see about that. He just mumbles to himself as he goes down.
Okay. Hold on. Give me a second. Now that you are in the water, let's change.
oh my god, guys, water level.
Everybody loves
Yeah.
the water level in video games, right?
Yeah. As I'm still walking on the surface of the water, can I look around if there is anything that, like any ships, any boat, anything around there?
Also, you're walking on water, right?
Yes, I am. I can walk across water.
Okay. As you Jesus your way across water, you notice that there is a severe, distinct lack of ships in sight.
Do I
If
know?
Harcos is still here, then either he didn't use a ship or it sank. You don't know. No,
No signs of anything.
no signs of anything. The only ship that is present is the Leviathan, holding steady and strong thanks to the Sparrow's captain.
Okay. As If I make sure that we are clear on the surface, I will join everyone else.
As you submerge, the first person to arrive at the depths is not Jeremiah, but Abacus, who just donks.
Yeah, he is a physical anchor, humanoid anchor.
How heavy is Amicus?
I do not have it written down, but
What's-
Warforged be heavy.
More force be heavy.
Height.
Solid metal.
How tall is Hamicus?
6'7".
Okay,
Oh, they're gonna do math.
tempted.
Okay,
Width.
so as you all one by one begin approach, you realize that underneath the whirlpool itself, beyond it, the waves seem calm. It's as if there's peace in the eye of the storm. As if it was a barrier or a guardian blocking something. And I shall move you guys to the map.
Oh, there's the map.
Yes, there's a map. Of course there's a map. I prepped for this. I even prepped if you guys actually went to the Evergreens.
And you told me yesterday that you were underprepared. Okay.
Look, I woke up at like 9. Like, I could ask Sam. Like,
Yeah.
Just never trust what Christoph says.
No.
hey, ouch!
Hey,
That
relax.
sucked. Ouch!
Damn.
A bit hurty, but okay.
When it comes to D&D,
There is a chance that if Amicus is made fully out of steel, he weighs 518,000 kilograms. But that could be
Jesus
worse.
fucking
shit.
shit.
Okay,
That's
but you
heavy.
need to ask. No, that's not the important question. The important question is, what's heavier, that or the same amount in feathers, right?
For fuck's sake!
Kilogram of steel, obviously.
It's the feathers
It's the
because
feathers.
you have to live
With the
with the weight.
conscience of what
Yeah.
you did to those poor birds. Wait, yes. Put your tokens in, everyone. Done? Okay.
Yes.
Zaya, I don't see a funny how.
Yeah, Amicus is about 150 kilograms, roughly.
Is my token not there?
It is there,
I see
but
it.
just add the HP bar, so in case something
Oh,
happens.
right. I have not made that into a macro.
Cupid.
Don't worry.
I can't just.
Are you using green or red?
Green. Everyone's
Well,
using green.
there's a 5e tools thing. There's a 5e tools like height calculator, weight and height calculator.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
God love IV tools.
I love 5e tools. Wiki mid.
Wiki mid.
What's worse, wiki mid or mid not? All right. So, I would say that welcome to the bottom of the ocean, where things work a little bit differently. Does anybody have dark vision?
I do.
I do.
I do.
I don't. I'm blind.
I
I can
don't.
breathe underwater, but I'm blind.
I also don't have
Those-
dark vision.
Those who do have dark vision, normally, you can see around 60 feet in front of you. But underneath the murky water, you can only see 30 feet.
Oh.
And for those without dark vision, you can barely see 10 feet in front of you.
This is my nightmare.
When I
Like
was,
Vivian's nightmare.
when I was building my character, I was like, I'll take dancing lights as my cantrip. And then Crystal was like, no, why would you do that?
I will cast light on. I will cast light both upon Amicus and on Becca.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Give auras for your respective tokens.
How do I?
20 feet. 20
down
feet.
here. 20. I will color it white, I guess. There you go.
Okay. I shall
Is
reveal
it
to you.
20? Is it 20 feet or is it like?
So it's 20 feet bright light and 20 dim light. So it's technically two auras, right? Surely.
If you just set it up as 40, and then like the first 20 feet is. Just...
Yeah. Just set it up at 40, and then like
Set it up
we'll
at
figure
40?
it out.
Okay.
Yeah, set up 40.
Okay.
Ooh.
Holy shit, that's huge.
We're like
There you go.
anglerfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, anglerfish. Yeah, let's jump in.
Oh god. I will need to reapply it after the first hour though.
It's okay. By the time we can't breathe, we can't see.
By the time you start to choke, you just as you chugging another one, you just ask for Jeremiah to.
Yeah, that's a
Like,
timer, you know?
Quick question: can we speak underwater with the potion of water breathing?
Hold on. I will say no. No, you cannot.
I will at least be able to cast a message. So
I can cast message.
So our communication are all bound from Jerazias and Solomon.
yeah, just us.
Okay,
Can I still
don't-
speak? I don't know. I don't need air to speak.
I've done I've consulted the Elder God, i.e. Reddit, and rules as intended, you cannot speak with only a potion of water breathing, unfortunately.
Okay.
But yeah, I have the tongue of sun and moon. Oh, yeah.
Are you just trying to make
Water.
Monk as viable as it could? I understand. I can see the Ati's been trying to do this the entire time.
Oh, at level 13, I become a fucking polyglot.
Listen, at level 13, you just become the Duolingo. Like,
You
know,
become the
like-
Duolingo owl.
No,
Yeah.
only spoken. I'm illiterate though. I can't read
Oh.
Japanese. I can speak Japanese, but I can't read it. Level 13! Oh my god!
I'm sure you can open your mouth.
Well, yeah. What's that gonna do? I'm gonna look to like the rest of the party, and I'm gonna just like point forwards, I suppose, like with a tilt in my head, just like should we go there?
For those of you who have dark vision, you see something in the distance.
Oh fuck. We can't really see much because like it's only up to 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you would
What
normally
is
see
it?
60 feet, you see 30.
What do they see?
You gotta move forward, Fred.
Okay, isn't it? Wait, hold on. So we shine, but we do shine light, right? Doesn't that like affect it? Like me and
Yeah, that's why
Is it-
I brighten it a little bit more. You know,
Ah,
like, is
okay.
that-
no, because you were questioning like dark. You were talking about dark vision. So wouldn't the dark vision only start like at the end of our radius? I am just.
Okay.
I would like to understand how this works. I'm fully open to being wrong.
No, it's fine. I'll just add a little bit more squares.
Okay. Six.
See
Okay,
a
I
couple
shall.
of something here.
Okay, I'm going to bring. Oh, we're gonna move forward a little bit. Give you guys some more light.
Yeah. I think I can also swim ahead because I'm a little faster than everyone. How's our movement here?
Hold on.
Okay, but maybe don't be too far ahead like last time.
All right.
You're gonna get
Uh,
fucked.
Wait, who else has light?
Baker.
Amicus and Baker.
Okay.
Okay. So does anybody have a swim?
No.
Let me actually check.
Also, just to be safe, I will also cast light on my shield. Or no, just on my holy symbol.
Okay. So, the way moving in underwater works is that if you do not have a swim speed, you move at half speed.
Okay.
But that's just a, that's
we're
surely
we're walking on the.
yeah. You're walking like yeah. It wouldn't affect anything.
I can imagine that like walking underwater would be slowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would move at half speed.
Maybe not half speed. Not all the way to half. Maybe I don't know.
I
What's your ruling?
I would say I'd follow the rules here.
Okay.
So I mean, you do make your way. Like it's fine. You know?
Yeah. I mean, we're not in combat.
Exactly. You're not. Yeah. Just look at the fishes. They're fine. You know, like.
As a avid diver and what do you call it? I have done my fair share of walking under the water, and it is still fucking hard despite all the heavy gear I have on. It does not help.
Plus with the heavy gear, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
with your anchored like to the bottom of the water, like to the floor, because of the gear, just still is such a bitch.
As you notice, you watch as it's emitting vapor. This thing, these things.
Do I notice this one, like the closest to us?
Yes.
I'm going to sort of raise a hand, sort of put us like stop the party from walking, and then approach the one closest to us, and just take a closer look at it and see if I know it from anything I've read up before.
Okay. Give me a history check.
0, but I'll make it anyways. Or actually, I could message Solomon because Solomon, I can cast message.
Yay!
Yes.
Yay!
Solomon. Solomon would hear in
His mind.
his? Yes, his mind. Solomon, take a closer look at this thing and tell me if it reminds you of anything.
Remember.
Get closer. Get closer, bro.
Just hold on. And I can reply. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So can I make the history check?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
Is it just straight, or do I get advantage from Jedediah?
Is Jersey helping?
Is Jedediah?
I would like to try to help, yeah.
Okay, then go.
He's like, I've seen this stuff before. I think there's some mentions of it in some
What is it?
ancient text of the oceans.
Nice.
Or 23. You would note that these are definitely not natural fauna of the sea.
Mm-hmm.
And you would know that these heads were used to symbolize, or an old symbol, Karina, of sorts. It sort of confirms that perhaps Pascale was not.
I'm going.
That perhaps he might be in the
Mhm.
he might be in the right place. There you go.
I'm going to reply saying, well, we're definitely on track. These things aren't supposed to be here, but as always, the gods interfere. No offense.
I'm going to,
obviously.
Jeremiah's going to nod. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
And then at the end of the message is just like, no offense, obviously.
I'm looking at. I'm just gonna be like looking at the two of them like inquisitively because I can't hear shit.
I am going to message everyone one by one and just to say we're in the right place.
And because we'll nod and just like keep on a chugging.
All right. I would say with over time, I will just, I'll just reveal it in its full.
Ooh.
Over time, you see it.
Get closer, casters. Jesus.
No, it's scary.
Oh.
Oh, this is truly my nightmare.
Ooh, I love this, dude.
Oh, the little coral tubes looks like organ pipes.
Darling, it's better. Darling, it's. We're gonna get copyright struck. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, in your history check, you would know that these things usually activate when there is a ritual being in its vicinity.
I am going to message everyone one by one and saying, keep your guard up. Something is definitely going on inside there. These aren't supposed to be active unless there is a major event.
All the more reason to get there faster then.
Fucking speeding. Come on. Come on, gang.
Okay.
How do we even get up? Oh, there's stairs over there. I'm blind.
Yep.
Yeah, you walk
I mean, we
right
can-
on it.
We can also just
no,
swim,
I
right?
meant over on the right corner. But yeah, we could just swim up, I suppose.
Of course.
Swim. Swim.
Do me
No,
a
swim.
favor and stop wherever you guys might be.
Oh God. Shalom!
One of the fish thing explodes.
For fuck's sake. I swear to God, Shalom.
No.
Also,
Stay close.
oh,
Okay. In
Betul,
your in your journey, you watch as you get closer that that there is a door. First of all, it's over here. Second of all, you realize that the door is closed. And you, from a general viewpoint, you see that there is no lever, no switch, no nothing to be able to activate it or anything to begin with. But you also notice that in the vicinity, it's almost quiet. Too quiet, even. When out of nowhere, one, three, okay. Okay. Amicus,
Yes.
you are walking. You are shining bright. And it would seem that there is a friend that would like to introduce itself.
Huh?
Okay, I'm just... Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Holy shit.
Uh-oh. When the DM says that you're not good. Uh-oh.
DM, why are you surprised?
You planned
I-
this.
It's supposed to be
No!
us.
I'm surprised because I rolled a nat 20. Okay, like, what do you, like...
Okay.
Okay.
Let it go.
And you watch. Who's the closest? Baker. You watch as you are also shining a light as well. But the next thing you know, you feel the light behind you just dim out for a split second. And you watch.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Did I see this coming? Like, did I see this thing coming?
With a passive
did it just-
perception of 15. I would say Baker had like a with an 18. You know.
I guess not. Okay.
Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh god.
Sure.
Where
Do
did
I-
it come from?
The right
Do I
side.
have? Am I within Jerizai's aura? I'm not right.
No.
No. Okay. Rip. Con save. Yippee.
Oh,
Well.
okay.
You make it just fine. Don't worry.
Yippee.
All right then.
Underwater combat. Voila.
Hey, you know, we're spicing things up.
Okay.
So the initiative, I always forget in this. It's 1d10 per half.
1d10 plus your dex mod.
Dexterity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have it as like a global attack modifier thing, so you can just roll it. It's hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. But you can add this to it to your global attack modifier, so it will immediately add it to the. Oh, so I added two square brackets. There shouldn't be two closed brackets, but only one. Like dex, replace that with your dex mod. And if you add it to your global attack modifier and you just click it, like click your token and then click that, it will roll it for you.
Damn, this song is bumping.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 5. All right, everybody's in initiative. Us sorting it out. Oh wow. Okay, everybody can move together.
I thought
Oh,
Solomon's initiative.
Is
Is-
fine.
Wait, what?
5.
Oh, it's 5. Okay.
Five.
Why
It is
is that?
5.
Why is there that one in the box? Okay.
okay.
My bad.
The box just so I could add it to the turn order.
Ah. Okay.
Okay, so hold on. Calculator. Plus this. So you take 46 piercing damage plus 9 lightning. So that's 55
Okay.
damage total.
Okay.
And that will be its, its little thing.
Okay.
And you succeeded the Constitution save, yeah?
Yes.
So starting from the top, Baker.
Okay.
well,
Do I know
it's
what this
all
thing
about
is?
together, isn't it?
I would say, give me a free action history check to see if you would know.
Oh.
You would unfortunately not know what this thing is.
I don't know what it is. I'm punching it. If I can stun it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First attack. 17 to hit.
17. That misses.
Oh jeez.
Second attack. 27.
27 hits.
I will roll my damage.
Yes.
And stunning strike.
Okay. Hold on. I'm decreasing the HP. DC 19. It rolls a nat 1. It is stunned.
Nice.
Bitch gets
Nice.
stunned immediately. Nice.
Okay, I will martial art. Make one more attack. 15 to hit.
That still misses.
I will move here. I'll now
Wait.
end my turn.
Advantage, no? Because I was stunned.
Underwater combat, right?
Yeah.
This had unless it's
Oh, right.
I'm pretty sure this is a part of underwater combat.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Creature that doesn't
forgot-
have a swimming speed has disadvantage on the attack roll. Oh.
I forgot about that.
At least you
Oh,
guys roll straight now. I end my
Yeah,
turn.
you guys can roll straight.
Well,
Well,
Well.
as soon. Oh, is Baker done? Sorry.
I mean we're all going together, no?
We're all going together, yeah.
We're all going
Basically,
together, so
Okay.
we take our turn together. So I'm trying to decide if I want to just attack or if I want to angie.
As soon as I see it's been damaged and stunned by Baker, I will cast Toll the Dead on it. So, Wisdom save, DC of 21. If it fails, it takes 22.
of course, yeah, Isaiah would recommend raging personally.
Well, but here's the thing. It's stunned until the start of Baker's next turn, right?
Yep.
So I can rage on the next turn and instead just reckless attack on this one.
It succeeds the save. Fortunately.
Yeah, really? Okay.
Oh, totally dead.
I believe if it's a cantrip, there's no damage then.
More damage if I rage, I guess. But rage takes an action, doesn't it?
Raging is a bonus action.
Or rage
Raging is a bonus action. I'm an idiot. I am several idiots. My bad. Sorry.
Well,
Accident.
in this situation, I got nothing else. That's it.
That's fine.
I truly have the
Actually-
brain power of a barbarian.
Actually, I'm just gonna move up somewhere here, and then that's it.
Our movement is half, right?
Yeah, that's 50.
Yeah, it's half.
Oh, God.
Alright, you wanna go next, Amicus?
I mean, sure. Bonus action. I guess I bonus action rage. And if anybody, I will reveal my cards before I start. I do have a javelin. So I do get advantage.
Yes.
I do get the advantage. If you guys want to assist in any way,
Oh, hold on.
now
I
is the time, Jambal.
would like to get. I'm not considering anything haste on because
Nice.
Wait, hold on. Speed doubled +2 AC. Oh shit.
And you get one extra attack.
An additional action. So wait, one weapon attack only. Is that overturned by the funny barbarian thing? I don't know.
No. Basically,
think so.
you
Just
get
once.
one. You
I get one extra.
Yeah, you get one extra action on top of what you already can do.
Okay. Cool. I get Engi. It's Engi time.
Does the water boil around him?
Yeah, sure. You know what? It just kind of like starts kind of like just as it's like about to boil. You know those like teeny tiny bubbles you see?
Yes.
It's just all around, like condensing around his body. Anyways.
Oh my god, Nautilus.
Jab.
That
Wow.
misses.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, okay. I could D8 that,
Good.
Nah,
you have
another.
You have way more attacks.
But I have 2 more attacks, so I'm just gonna do that. I think.
Mhm.
22
Nice.
hits. 22 hits.
Yeah.
Yippee. Damage.
Yippee.
Jabbing. 14 piercing.
Understood.
Okay. And then I have 1 more. Oh, I could choose to. Wait, no, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna back down. Jab. Another
Oh, yeah.
22. Yippee.
Nice.
Another
Oh,
11
11.
piercing. I'm gonna just start fucking literally wailing on that thing, just stabbing
Poking at it.
it, poking at it. Yeah. Rare Amicus not using his Warhammer.
Okay. Jeremiah.
Just Jeremiah and Solomon.
I'm just gonna move. So my movement is half, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna move over there then.
Okay.
Alright, my turn. I guess I'll go now. Here, and then I'm gonna start. Thankfully my weapon is a spear, so I can just go for it with my main weapon.
Advantage.
Okay.
It goes from disadvantage because underwater, and then like my weapon has normal and then advantage. Okay. Right, I am gonna start stabbing at it.
It's good that the barbarian and the paladin has advantage in this
Yippee.
poking weapon.
20. Yeah.
Extra attack.
Yeah. Just okay. So that's 24 plus
I'll hold it
13.
for you.
That's
Don't worry
37. I think. $37, 48, 58, 58. I think it's 58. If my math isn't mathing. Yeah, okay.
Oh my god, you got it.
That was my action and bonus action, and then I will move as well, so I'll end my turn here. I'll end my turn here.
So
Solomon?
I also just need to say that I just didn't I didn't need to reckless for that, I guess. It's bro was stunned.
Bro's dizzy.
Bro is dizzy and I have javelins.
Mhm.
Solomon.
I don't think.
Oh, you already this movement in action, right?
Yeah,
No.
nothing else.
No bonus? Okay.
Yeah.
And now.
Yeah, fair. Satun.
My turn again. I will.
Our turn. Sayosne.
Let's see if should I stun it again?
Hang on,
You can
before
try.
you try and do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, go ahead, do it first.
I mean, they've already rolled.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast it on the punchers, a la me, Amicus, and Becca.
Okay,
Nice.
love it. Oh, guys, this is going so well.
Don't say that.
Don't say that.
Why? Why would you?
I'm sorry.
Why would you?
I take that back.
No take back,
The universe
please.
has already heard you.
No.
That hits.
22 and 24.
Yeah. Roll damage, please.
Are you gonna stun again?
I will. Sure. DC 19.
Okay. Constitution. It makes it.
Ah.
Oh,
God damn it.
unfortunate.
Alright, and then I'll just... And then I will bonus action... Pop again
Oh.
one more time.
I'll make the wisdom save then. Hold on. It fails this time.
So it takes 24.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. So that's your turn. That's Isaiah's. Amicus.
Okay. Gang, do
Last-
I reckless this?
No, you still have advantage.
Hmm?
You still have advantage. It is until the end of my turn. You still have advantage.
Oh, until the end. My bad.
Yeah. So basically, it gets.
If you
it
wanna
at
wail on it now.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I be wailing.
Hit it.
Hey, I thought it was at the start. Okay,
That
well.
hits.
Do I need anything else? Hold on. Let me check. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
14, and then again.
Nice.
So that's 14 again. What the fuck?
That's max damage on both, yeah.
That's double max.
Yeah.
So I get. Hold on.
One more?
I get one more action.
Yes.
One
yeah,
more action attack, right?
Okay, nice.
23. What the fuck? Okay. 10. And I also have a wait, not done. I have one more. I have offhand. I am dual wielding javelins now, I guess.
Let's go.
But I will get the -5 on that. Holy fuck!
Nice.
Wow.
Wait, crit,
Critical.
Wow.
critical.
Crit.
Let's go.
That's a
Barbarian.
brutal critical. Yes.
Woohoo.
Okay. So I need to wait. I need to figure out what to roll.
3d6, I think.
3d6 no mod, right?
No mod, yeah.
Because bonus.
No mod.
Yeah. 5.
Nice.
Wow. Wow.
53 damage.
Holy
Let's go,
shit.
Abacus.
Technically, your brutal critical is 2 dice.
Oh, add another d6.
2. Another one?
Yeah, add another d6 then.
Oh my gods.
I forgot we're on level 5. We're on level 15.
Level 15. 19 plus 19.
Woo. 57.
Jabby.
Okay. Well,
That is all I can do. I'm not going to. I am not going to move from this spot. I'm not gonna. What else am I gonna fucking do?
you don't have to do anything else.
Yep.
It's dead. How do you want to kill it?
What?
Fucking wailed on it.
Well, yeah, we really did. On my final hit, I suppose. I wait for a moment for the serpent ? For the serpent to open its mouth even slightly, just to do like a roar or any kind of sorts. And the moment it opens its mouth, I shove the javelin like right down its gullet.
As
And I
you
pull it back out.
as you strike it down, you hear an unbearable screech as you cease its life. And after its screeching, all you hear is silence.
We don't hear the bloop, 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 bloop.
Well, you hear that too. But yes.
Just hear it gurgling.
Seems that combat is over.
Seems.
I mean,
Because I cannot say anything, I'll sort of just like stand there, and you see I look at the dead serpent, and I tilt my head to the gate.
as my haste stops, Amicus becomes incapacitated for a little bit.
As what?
My haste.
The haste.
ends,
Oh, your haste ends.
so you
I-
become stunned.
He just like takes his javelin back out, and then the moment like he takes out, he's like kind of like frozen for a second. Hang, blue screens,
Rebooting.
rebooting.
I just
How long is this done?
until your next
One round.
So
So 6 seconds.
6
6 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 seconds of Amicus just standing there like a Greek statue,
I just pat you on the back and give you.
and then he like kind of comes back to, and he's like, and he just kind of like looks at the thing, the serpent, and is like, oh.
What do you mean by you have a slight fear? What slight fear?
I did add the rage damage. But
The
they were
last one,
bigger.
the javelin hits. It's not done.
Yeah.
I see. Well,
Everything seems to be going well.
Bake is saying that everyone recollected themselves. Will I want to say uncharacteristically move forward, but like this whole fucking game, Vega has been the one moving forward, so they will, in fact, characteristically move forward.
As you move closer and closer to the door, watches that the sand beneath, the sand around the door, it's like it's been untouched for what seems to be a long time. But you see that in the markings of below door, the sand has been disturbed. Watch as there's like a clear outline of being swung open, and closed.
What kind of door is it?
It's made out of stone slab,
Mm.
Ancient runes are carved into it, and on top of it, a gem of sorts shines brightly into the darkness of the ocean.
Can I try and decipher the runes?
Sure.
Yeah. I'll sort of swim around it, so to make space for the magically educated people.
Yeah,
Give
real.
me-
The robot's
history
just
check.
like, I just bonk bitches, bro.
History?
Yeah.
Why not Arcana?
Fine, Arcana.
I did not. I did not think that would work.
No Arcana.
Wow. Okay. Never mind.
Have confidence, Ati. You should have said, since this is of a magical nature, can I roll it with Arcana?
No Arcana.
Yeah, why did you like no Arcana? Point right, point left, like, okay.
It's Ati's default behavior.
That's true.
Oh,
Bottom spin.
oh my god. Don't. Oh,
No, I get it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
also
that doesn't
bottom,
help his
so you
case.
get it.
That doesn't help his
Yeah.
case.
I have
The
to- I
the
have to-
pot calling the kettle black or
Yeah, pot meat kettle.
I
No
have-
shit.
I have to cut this entire section out of the video for my own.
No. You
I'm not doing that.
with a 29, you would see that these runes are almost 3,000 to 4,000 years old, at least. Whatever is inside here has been kept secret for very, very long. You also realize that the runes are in a language that, although it seems like if you were to understand it, you might be able to understand it, but most of the runes have been out due to, erosion and all that shit, right? Being underwater, You would know that. What languages can you speak again?
I just checked. I did not write them down.
Wow.
Wonderful.
I can speak Common, Orc, and I can read and write Dwarvish.
Okay. These are none of the languages you know. But you would know that with a 29, it is of a celestial origin.
I will cast message on Jeremiah and they say, I've seen this language before in my own studies, however I did not look into it closer, but I believe you are more knowledgeable in the celestial realm, so go ahead.
Will peek. I will sort of raise an eyebrow and look over into it, and I will also send a message to Isaiah. Mind checking my sibling? Check my work. This apparently is celestial. Take a look at it with me, just in case.
I will swim over to right next to Jeremiah and also start reading at the runes.
All right. As you do. You both try, and I would say, well, in translating the message across the door, which, although cut off, you can probably fill in the blanks of what it's trying to say. It says, those who wish an audience with the Lady of the Waves must be a friend of both land and sea.
We look behind at the dead eel.
Yeah, I was like, looked at the dead eel. I was about to. I'm going to shoot a message at the three people unable to read. Oh, what the fuck are you? Oh, that's a cockroach on my wall. That's a cockroach on my wall. You're so big. What the fuck? Alright, go deal with that first. You guys continue.
Cockroach intermission.
Oh, Jesus Christ almighty.
I have
Okay,
a
so
very dumb idea.
You wait.
Oh,
Did anybody not attack the eel at all?
damn it.
I did not. I only hasted you.
Man, fuck this.
Which,
Yeah, technically, right?
but at the
Yeah,
end,
that's true. That's true.
true.
Go forth with your idea, Solomon.
My idea.
What's your idea, Shlomo?
I have polymorph, right? What if I polymorph into a great white shark?
Why don't you polymorph into like a salamander or something? They're amphibious, right?
But they're not from the sea. Are they from the sea?
Oh, are there not ocean salamanders?
I have
My
no
autism
idea.
is failing me.
Can you
Fake
polymorph
man.
Can you polymorph into the thing that we just killed?
What? What is
Maybe
it?
not.
What is it? Is the question.
What is it in the? I mean, it would probably it looks to be like a giant eel.
Let me check what polymorph states specifically.
It has to be a beast.
Equal or less than
Right.
what? Hello? Dies new challenge rating equal to less or the target's level if it does not have a challenge rating. So I can
Little bastard.
can be any beast
not
whose
against
challenge
the journal.
rating is equal or less than the target's. So if the
Is
challenge
it-
rating is equal to less than 15, I can transform into it.
Okay.
Cloud is just dying in the background.
I'm more
You
concerned
hear
about-
in your mind's eye, this beast perhaps is of a challenge rating lower than.
What the fuck does that mean?
And then, like,
What does that mean? Oh,
What the fuck is a challenge rating?
what is a challenge rating?
No, that's real though. That's real in general. What the fuck is a challenge rating?
I'm back. I have managed to shoo away the bastard, and he's hidden under my
Nice.
bed. At least he's slowly dying from the poison. Oh, I wasn't muted. That's why. Sorry.
Yeah, we heard your entire 1v1.
but
Your dust to A long by one.
Yeah, I was. I decided to go downstairs and drop a biological weapon, chemical weapon onto this bitch.
How do you cast Cloud Kill?
Oh,
Wow.
Cloudy. Wait, does that mean is Cloud Kill just bygone?
Bygone. Yeah, I was gonna say like bygone.
Bygone is
so-
a very popular insecticide brand.
What is the plan here, guys?
okay,
I would like to reiterate that time is of the essence.
first things first, I'm gonna just try and touch the door since I did not harm the eel
Okay.
to see if like anything happens.
I'm gonna
Touch
just look
the
towards
door,
the body
right?
and like shrug basically. I ain't doing shit, bro.
Okay, you touch the door. Make me. All right. Oh, no one's surprised.
No.
Okay. I need to. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
But if I swim up and touch the gem?
Okay. As you swim up, touch the gem. Make me an
Mm-hmm.
make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Wait, oh god.
Oh yeah, on God.
Oh fuck.
well, you have my aura.
That's a +2 to saving throws?
My aura.
Three.
Plus three.
Three.
Three,
Plus
three.
three, plus three.
Wadu.
With a 15, even with
Alternate.
with your Isaiah's aura.
Alter D8. Can I do that? Or
Okay. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Oh. 19.
How much is that? 22?
Uh-huh.
But at 22, you watch as a concentrated beam of pure energy begins to emerge and blasts in front of you. And you manage to, because of your quick nimbleness, you manage to dodge some of it. Only taking half is 18 psychic damage.
Psychic, okay. I can
Psychic damage? Jesus.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The biggest challenge from the end players are gore. Was it 18 or 19? Sorry.
18?
18.
18, yeah, it was 18. But yeah. The door still stands, unfazed, unopened.
I'm going to tell everyone, well, stand back. I'm going to attempt. I'm just gonna fucking throw these doors open.
Okay, roll to hit.
I will. No, I'm no. Throw like as in like just pull them open, or attempt to.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm telling everyone
brute
to like.
force. He's trying to brute force it open, essentially.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
FBI, open up.
Just a quick question for my curiosity: are you gonna push or pull?
Pull.
That's gonna be so
Because
funny.
I know that the dust in front of it was the dust in front of it was disturbed, so it ought to be a pull door.
Okay. I would say you're gonna have to roll pretty high for this. So
I'll I'll help.
I'll cast guidance.
All right, team effort.
Is this
Roll me a strength check flat with advantage plus guidance.
All right. I've got the guidance checker already. Spread.
Oops. I misclicked.
Why do you keep sending out John the Ark? With an 18, you pull and pull, and you feel it budge a bit, but no dice.
Gonna try again.
Can I, while this is happening, can I sort of like peer into what I've learned from like Karina? What's the name of the goddess again?
Karina.
Yes.
Karina, right? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
From the worship of Karina, what does this mean? Like, does it mean anything to me? This.
Maybe a religion check.
Okay.
Sure, that's what.
18.
18. With an 18, you would know that this, obviously, a riddle of sorts. This would be a test to see what sort of. It is a test to try and filter out what sort of beings are allowed access into what lies beyond the door. If the door states that it is a creature of land and sea, perhaps it is of a creature that can be within those two realms.
That's what I see.
Should I actually even try it since I don't need to breathe?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Maybe. Yeah,
Sure.
give it a shot.
I gem toucher, I guess. Amicus is like looking back at the eel and just kind of like shrugs. Is anybody actually gonna suggest that he tries to?
Or but I will say, as I'm thinking that, I will. Well, I can't even relay what I gain from this. I will sort of like nudge.
You could just like
Amicus.
point
Yeah.
at the door. You could just be
Yeah.
like, look at
I
me,
point-
point at the
yeah, I
door.
nudge you. I nudge you like I nudge the turtle in the pool.
What?
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But Amicus like looks at Vega, looks to the eel, like kind of shrugs and reaches his hand out to the gem. Touchy.
As you touch the gem, you feel the energy that struck your master begins to take form. But it's as if it seems to detect not just who you are, but what you are.
Racist door.
Well, you know.
Species's door.
Okay.
And you watch as the gem begins to glow, and then it dims out.
Can I
And then-
like pull at the door? Oh, is it gonna do something?
What?
Whoop.
Oh.
Never mind. It does do something. Nice. I am incredibly confused. Just still kind of like looking outside, like looking back. And I'm like,
I'll give you a pat because I can't say anything. I'll put my hand on your shoulder.
I just like confused, but and then I like point in,
I'll swim in.
like
As
point
you
in, like
do.
inquisitively, just like, should we? Do we all do this?
As you open the door, you hear a similar screech in the distance. It is the same screech that was made by the creature that you just killed. And out in the darkness, you see beady little eyes. if not one pair, but around 9 to 10 of them.
Fucking
Just
Solomon is pushing everyone aside, trying to fucking squeeze through. So let me in. Let me in. Oops.
Let's head
Alright.
in, I guess.
Let's
As
see
you
Karina's temple.
as you make your way inside, you watch as you go about a few feet, then 10, then 15, and then the door begins to close on itself. And with a solid thud, you are now inside the temple.
What a level, guys.
No.
And as you begin to make your bearings, you feel a little bit. Your throat starts to fill up with water a little bit.
Oh, I see.
Chug time.
Dark time, recast light.
Yep. Chuck time, recast light.
As you do, your atmosphere brightens, and you see, even in this seemingly destroyed state, unlike the door outside, the state of this temple is immaculate, to say the least. It's as if the water didn't affect the buildings and the construction. It's as if the very foundation of the temple was made along with the coral and the stones. And on your way, you watch as below you, you see a set of footprints that aren't yours.
Gonna point at them.
I'm going to rush ahead. Just trying to follow these footprints.
Is it Harcos
Oh.
shape?
Harcos shaped.
I would
Well, you
say
would know.
being-
You would know.
I would
You would
say
know.
you would know. Like you would, after after reconnecting and adventuring with your sibling again, you would be quite solid in the fact that these are definitely you're following in your brother's footsteps.
It's shoe size.
And as you try to make chase, you shall do so in next week's session.
Oh, fuck!
Wow.
It's like I
What
want
a
to keep
session.
going, but I'm tired. I want to keep going. Oh, that's so good.
You're a very good
Oh.
GM. Stuff.
Thank you
did
guys.
great, Top.
We shall
You
see
did
you next
great.
time.
Any last words?
Yay!
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
viewers.
Thank you for watching.
See you all next
you for
week.
watching.
Hopefully,
Guys.
fingers crossed, everybody's available.
Thank you,
Comment, like, and
everyone.
subscribe.
Bye bye.
I will-
Special thanks to Sock. This video was sponsored by Sock's campaign.
Wait, I just realized. Fuck. Top. I have a shift, a working shift at Arcanum, the board game cafe. I work part time at next week.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
Okay.
better you tell him now than later.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. So
We can
I'm telling you
see
now.
and reschedule.
is it for the whole weekend or just Saturday?
it is for Saturday, but my Sunday is also already booked for something else.
What about Friday?
What about Friday?
Friday is completely good.
Wait,
Ati, Ati, do you have any work on Friday?
I have
No
work
work,
on
right?
Friday.
What?
I have work on Friday, yes.
Oh, okay.
I guess not Friday then.
Okay, not Friday, not Saturday, not Sunday. Monday?
I have work.
Yamat? No?
TM.
That's this
Tuesday?
That's this Monday.
That's
That's
this
this
Monday.
Monday, not next
Oh.
Monday.
Tuesday?
I have work for the whole week. I'm only available. If
No, damn it.
Ah.
We skipping a week?
We
Question
should
mark?
give it away.
I don't mind.
I don't mind, yeah.
So, what you, the viewers just heard, take all of that back. We're not coming back next week.
I only said hopefully. I only said hopefully. I said hopefully. I said hopefully.
Okay.
Sorry, viewers.
Sorry, viewers. We are unfortunately adults and have adult responsibilities.
I love how. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop
What?
recording.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.